With that being said, I think we can start recording. We've already started the stream. Here I've got my trusty bacon. I've got my water. And I'm ready to begin. Let's rip into this. Alright. Make sure everything is nice and in order. So that I can see people as they come into this, the chat. Because I want to be able to see people as they come into the chat. Alright. Here we are. Where we left off. After having buried one and adopting Skinolo into the party, whose stats I haven't really checked yet. Wow, that special attack is monstrous, and that speed's pretty good too. My god, he's faster than Tirada. I mean, go speed EVs, right? I still don't know how I feel about Hustle. I have to see if Tirada learns any moves that guarantee hit, so I can take advantage of that boost to the attack stat. Because if Google is to be believed, Hustle increases attack by 50% while only lowering accuracy by 20. Now 20% accuracy deduction is kind of huge, but then again, so is 50% attack bonus. So he has he has applicability. I just don't know how much. That's to be determined. Let me up the speed just a little. Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music. If I can. I think I could. You can turn off music in Pokemon games, right? Let me see here. Well, it's not here. Could I find it in the Pokegear? No. Let me think. If I were a button to turn off... Oh, actually change the frame while I'm at it. We like pink, yeah? Pink is violent. Someone tried to tell me pink was effeminate. They are wrong. Pink is violent. Pink is a violent color. What do you have to tell me? I do not have Rhyhorn, but if I did, I would trade it for Gligar, because Gliscor is sick. Man, Teacher Gliscor Earthquake. Yeah, you have a monster. Okay, we have to get to the grinding. Man, this music's a bop. I mean, I picked it just since it's, I'm able to stream it with, without ruining anything copyright. So that, this video doesn't see any problems on YouTube nor on Twitch here, because you can get copyright strike here on Twitch, but not with this music. And I do think music is important, at least for a stream. Actually, entirely outside of the context of a stream, I'm pretty sure that it's still probably important. Yeah. What am I freaking out about? Yeah. A crit from Pidgey at this... That was 26 to 14. That's 12. Okay. Crit from full health should not be a problem. Let's get everything to a decent level. Where decent is, though, I think, is to be to... No, Spinda was a problem. Yeah, Spinda was a big problem. Okay. Let's switch out. I don't know if Uproar is special or physical. That's more damage than I thought it would be, though. Oh my god. He has a 20 in both. Do I have anything that can tank that? Dynaclick? Okay. But a crit kills. Okay, it does just under 20. My god, how does he tank so much? Let me potion this. But this thing has to drop so much XP, right? It has to. I mean, come on. Well, that's fair. The game will continue. Damn, that's really unfortunate. I'm looking that up. Is man, it's Uproar. Actually, we'll just go Uproar. Pokemon. There we go. Give me a song. Uproar. Damage dealing move. Special. Okay. Yeah. High power. Stab. Okay. So. We're off to a great start today. But what? I think I just run away, right? Yeah. I think I just run away. That's really unfortunate, man. Okay. Okay. Fuck. I don't like to swear on stream. Man. Alright, we're gonna have to make do. Our party leader is down for the count. That really sucks, man. Like, we'll find other Pokemon to make do, but crap. You'd have been really useful. Like, really useful, man. I don't have anything to replace him with. Man. I think I'm good on Pokeballs. At that point, I may as well check out Runes of Alph. Maybe the encounters there have changed. A ghost Pokemon would be sick. Man, that's really sad. Yep, Runes of Alph. It's their way through the ruins, or around them. I did not check that sign. Oh, fossil people. 1,500 years old. Filled with different unknown. My journey of archaeology. No, I'm just a visitor. Sorry, dude. Oh, look, a new route. Oh, an actual new route. That's great. Okay. I am not studying the ruins. At least, I don't think I am. I mean, unless there's an event here. I mean, I know that there is normally, but... yeah. Mysterious hall, please watch your step. Maybe there's something cool in here? I'm not gonna set an expectation. It has many qualities. Frosty quality. Frosty is a quality. I'm getting a call from a bike shop. Oh, hey, this is the bike shop selling a lot of bikes. I mean, I thought my mom gave me this, but okay. That's cool, too. Are there no unknown? You know, in a ancient hall like this one, it probably makes sense not to ride my bike. Thank you, Oak. People's houses should be fair game, but, you know. Not been robbed, tampered with, well preserved. Yeah, nor biked in. Yeah, and we're going to try and keep it that way. Are you sure that's a replica of an ancient Pokemon? Because that looks like a replica of a Rhydon. Rhydon. What a Pokemon. Man. But that's really unfortunate. I'm still bummed about Dynaclick. Such a good name. You were so violent. Man. That's such a bummer. Oh, I didn't even see this spot. Cool. You are a trainer battle. And I don't know what to expect. Let's roll with it. Wait up, what's the hurry? Okay. Okay, I figured that there'd be a barricade somewhere. I just didn't know where. Not what I need for this gym, but Victory Bell's kind of a monster. Not gonna lie. Let's go Scanolo. Scanolo can tank anything that this guy throws. Yeah, especially that. Which is not very effective, but I thought Bellsprout was going to be made entirely of glass. Okay, so I know that that's a physical attack, and Bellsprout has bad physical. The question is, who has good defense to throw out into that? Castille, Dunswraps, Scanolo kind of. I think Dunswraps shines here. Because higher defense, yeah, 5 more defense, though it's not very effective. Okay, that's this. Okay, that's fine. Let's rage a little bit. Yeah, I take that like a champ. Let's go. Maybe a second one? Yeah, crit doesn't kill. Yeah, crit rage won't kill. So this is good. There we go. Now we're ready to yawn. And pop a potion just in case, because even if I don't like Dunswraps on the grounds that I don't like Dunsparce too much, he is a valuable member of the team and a great tank. Your special attack did rise. I will yawn. Defense curl. Because I know Razor Leaf is physical, so growth means nothing for that, but I don't know about Vine Whip. Otherwise, I think I can set up Bellsprout as a Sweeper? Yeah, this catches. Okay. Flower Pokemon. Body's extremely skinny, blindingly fast. Does it have a high speed stat? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Let's name this female Bellsprout, who will become a Weepin' Bell. Let's go. I think she's deserving of a full name. Let's go Bell S. Nah, that's not gonna work with spaces. I mean, Weepin' Bell is not shorter. That's actually just as long. I think Victory Bell is also just as long. Let's go ahead and call you... Okay, so it's gonna have to fill up the whole thing, I think. Let's call you... Let's do something off of Weepin' Bell. Let's go... Pin... Pin you... Yeb. No, I need another... I need another E. I'll put an E at the end. Yeah, Weep... in Bell. Perfect. Yeah. Pinuyeb. Or... yeah. Pinuyeb. It's... from another country. Pinuyeb. Pinuyeb, who we will call Pin for short. Oh, let's put this in the back. But the game will continue. The game will continue. Stormy, what's up? I heard... Oh, I didn't see you in the chat. I didn't see any users show up. Sorry. What's up? I heard the recent remakes aren't good. The Diamond Pearl remakes, Lamau, that's a terrible name. Yes, they are a terrible name, Stormy524. Those are a horrible name. Could have been worse. It's probably a better name than Black 2 and White 2, which I get that those aren't remakes. But, yeah, sorry I didn't say anything sooner, Stormy. I didn't see you in the chat. So, we don't know whether or not the remakes are any good, quote unquote. Now I meant your Pokemon's name. Oh, that's a terrible name. Oh, then I guess I just don't like you, do I? Just kidding, I do like you. I'm very glad that you're here. Since I think that EQ Love, who is also in the chat, is a bot. Or just doesn't respond. Yes, Pinuyeb is a great name. I have to fiercely disagree with you, Stormy. Yeah. It's a great name. Absolutely fantastic. What isn't good, though, are the graphics on the Pokemon remake titles. Which feel like the chibi style from X and Y, but made worse. Which is a shame, because I like X and I liked Pokemon Y. I did play Pokemon Y, and I had a thoroughly good time with it. What's this? Pokemon School. Earl will show me all that there is. I haven't seen what's in here. Will you teach me things? Join a group. No, thank you. Taking notes. Is this like Diamond and Pearl, where Pokemon will interfere? Or where I can get into battles, because I like battles. Yeah, it's the... No, I think I already know all this. No, Pinuyib is a great name. What's your plan for Eevee? Ooh, that's a good question. My plan for Eevee kind of depends on what I need by the time I'm ready to evolve him, which is probably going to be, I imagine, like around like levels 20. I think that, I know Drayano changes up the learn sets, and I haven't looked at them in depth, but in Renegade Platinum, there were some great moves there was a great move for Eevee around level 20, but there was also a great move for the evolutions. So my plan for Eevee depends on what I need when I'm there. If I need more power, I'm probably going to go for Flareon. But if I can just choose, and I'm not compelled by any particular need, and I can just have Eevee because I like Eevee, probably going to go for Umbreon. Umbreon's really tanky, and tanks are super useful to pivot. And an Umbreon carried half of my Renegade Platinum run. So this would be really, really good for not only an homage, but because I'm a firm believer that Umbreon might be the best of the evolutions just on the grounds of how tanky they are. What do you think I should do this, Stormy? Were you in my situation? What would you plan for Eevee? Because you may have more sound judgment than I do. And your input is important. Because your brain and my brain are two brains, and two brains are stronger than any one brain. Plus, because I don't know you, so I'm going to assume that you're smarter than me. So we're just gotta roll with that. Bruh, I've only played Pokemon Black, and all I know is that Glaceon is fast. Glaceon is not fast enough for an Ice type. Of course you know me. I do know you. So Glaceon is decently quick. Not quick enough based on what I want. Oh! Okay. Hi. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. So based on what I know from the last chat, I know Helen was here, and I know that Calvin goes by a nice haircut. So I'm gonna assume that Stormy524 is Lauren. Is Stormy524 Lauren, my favorite cousin? Because I like you all. I like you all equally. Assume away, you get no answers. Okay, Lauren. That means it's Lauren. Okay. Now, how old does Tirada take to hit? Okay, so yeah, Glaceon. You're not wrong. Glaceon's not like slow. Glaceon's fine. Just have to hope this kills. Yeah. Yeah, or else I would lose Tirada to the crit there. So, okay. Glaceon. Oh, and the Fairy Eevee slays Dragonite. Yeah, but the Fairy Eevee is not available in this game yet. That's Sylveon. Yeah, we don't get. Yeah, Sylveon is not an available catch in this game. And yeah, Fairy type does have advantage on Dragon type. This is true. So does Ice, though. Going back to the Glaceon argument, Ice actually has double efficiency against Dragon flying. And with decent attack stats, that's not bad at all. Really, that's not bad at all. Focus energy is a little concerning. And I don't think concerning enough. I'm gonna have to kind of calculate. Ooh, okay, that's a crit. Oh. I could take one. Nerf down, boosted crit. Yeah, we're fine. So, Glaceon would actually be better against Dragonite there. But it's about whether or not I would want a Glaceon in the first place. Not because I have anything against Glaceon as a Pokemon. Just because it's only okay Whereas Umbreon's great, or like Espeon is pretty solid. Flareon's pretty good. If you can get some like TMs or other items, like Heart Scale for getting moves remembered. There's a name for that rather than move rememberer, I think. For remembering moves, I think he has a name. So, yeah, but otherwise you would be right. Fairy Eevee, Sylveon would destroy. You are totally right. And I've never actually played with one, and I know that people like Sylveon a lot. Have you? Yes, I lost Dynaclick, our Quilava, our starter, just a little bit before you came on. He is relaxing in the grave at this moment. Yeah, rip. It was really it was upsetting. You can catch that in the recording, which is going to be going up on YouTube pretty soon after this stream finishes. Otherwise, I think I modified the settings so that it remains on Twitch for a little bit. Either way, you should be able to access that and watch me get upset. Though not remarkably upset, which I guess makes for bad content. But upsetting enough that I swore on stream. I needn't hide that. I swore on stream, which is something that I'm making a very valiant effort to not do. Because I swear enough already. So I'd rather not, teach potential children who may find access to this video any new words. Because there are many new words for a child of such ages. Yeah, Casti's fine here. I mean, now Casti has to, hide away a little, but Casti's okay. Let's go Terrata. Man, this isn't a very good grinding spot. Hey, learning new words is great for kids. Yeah, but they have books for that, and I'm not a book. I'll write books. You know what? They can read my books for the purposes of learning new words. They shouldn't watch my streams for the purposes of new words. Yeah, that's what books are for. And short stories, which you can compile into books and make profit. I hope. Man, this puts me in a big problem, though. This gives me a really big issue, though. I don't really have anything for Falkner. You're going to get another fire type, then? You could go Flareon. I could. That's one of the reasons why I do consider Flareon, because fire types are, generally speaking, pretty good. I think I'm going to have access to the Hoenn and Sinnoh starters at some point, for which I might, if I have access to the fire starter, or to the Sinnoh starters, I'll take Chimchar and fill the fire gap there, just because I love Infernape very much. It's a huge bias, and I'm willing to admit to it. But until then, I'm left in a bit of a pickle, because not only can I not get Firestone, even if I wanted to, I'm not sure, yet. It might not even be till late game. But Drayano made all the starters available in Renegade Platinum. You had to pick them up from guys tucked away in Pokemon centers, kind of like the one that we got earlier with Casti. I think I just spam Tackle here. Unless he can sing, in which case... Wow, he's tanky! That's fine, I don't think Chatot has good at... Holy sh... Okay. So I don't know if I get Chimchar anywhere, but if I do, it's probably going to be in a Pokemon Center. Man, what am I going to do about this? Casti, I think. Yeah, Casti, Spam Bubble. Yeah, I resist Mirror Move. And I can generally tank. Yeah, I could survive a crit here. And even then, it's like, if I can't, I could consider getting the Firebird what's his name? The one from Gen 3. The fire starter from Gen 3. Who is pretty solid. Admittedly. He's pretty solid. I don't think he's as good as Chimchar because I have a huge bias. But he is a good starter. Yeah, Mirror Move. Oh, I thought Mirror Move just wouldn't do anything there. Come on! Man. Okay. And I'm burning through potions here. So yeah, if I get Chimchar, it's probably going to be in a Pokemon Center. Or from Cynthia, who I have run into already. Which was delightful at the level that I found her. Could have been frightening if in almost any other circumstance. Shadow hasn't gotten a crit yet. I'm going to assume this next one is a crit. And by that logic, I will stay in, but use a potion. Because I've lost one starter today, I don't want to lose a second. Because Blastoise is sick. And Blastoise can also cover that that gap left. That's a crit. Okay, I was right that was a crit, but I'm glad that it was a crit on Mirror Move rather than a crit on Peck. So, Blastoise can cover that Glaceon bit that you mentioned earlier because he's really tanky. He's got pretty solid attack stats, and can learn ice moves like Blizzard and Ice Beam, and I think that's super sick. Like massively applicable. Yeah, really applicable, but all of that application isn't worth anything if I can't beat Falconer, and I might not be able to because two of the Pokemon here are weak to flying and the others are neutral. So I have to level up to Rata and just overpower it. Just massively overpower it. Or I just have to lose. And I'd rather not that. Okay, so Meditite's faster than Castille here. So... But I'm not going to risk it in case it's a speed tie. I'm just going to Tail Whip again. Yeah. From here I Tackle. Which changes nothing. While we're grinding, I'm going to go ahead and up the FPS a little further. Yeah, just speed this game up a little bit. Because if not, we're going to be, grinding all day. And I'd rather get onto, some game content, game stuff. Yeah, let's tackle one more time. Oh, you fool. You don't know how bide works. I mean, the game obviously does, but it's like... The AI for wild Pokemon, Stormy, uses... The AI for wild Pokemon picks moves at random, while trainer Pokemon work on a very simple AI. A simple AI turned a little more aggressive in Drayano's games, I think. I could be wrong about that, and they could just be bad at video games. That is true. But I'm pretty sure that he buffs the AI. I think I can take a quick attack crit here, even if it's Hustle. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Go Numbero. Yeah, because Numbero isn't as strong as I'd like Numbero to be. For the time being, just low stats. But are wild Pokemon on random for every Pokemon? Yes, every Pokemon game, the AI for wild Pokemon choose moves at random. Yes. Yes, that's true. Yeah, this has been the case for a long time. That's fine. Right, well, yeah, that's another reason why, like, ghost types are really good early on, because the wild Pokemon don't register that their normal type move will not work. So you can grind ghost Pokemon really effectively against, normal types in the early game. or even just in any point in the game, since so many Pokemon get normal type moves that they have a 25% chance of using on every turn. Trainer Pokemon, again, work on some level of AI. They recognize immunity, and sometimes they recognize abilities. I think the AI is a little, yeah, it's very stonks. At least for gym leaders and the Elite Four, the champion and the rival, since actually I think that there might be another level to it, since the rival and the champion can withdraw Pokemon. We've seen this happen before. And I think that that's because they're operating on a higher level of AI. They obviously don't do it at smart moments, because the AI is a little weak. But they do, but they are able to do it. And I think that the enemy is more inclined to switch out in Drayano hacks. Could be wrong, but I think that that's the case. I'm kind of curious what I could have gotten on this route down here. Since I've recently caught Pinuyeb. And I could have gotten... I could have gotten Ekans. Arbok isn't any good, but I like Arbok a lot. Man, that's really... Ugh. It's okay, we have Pinuyeb, though. We have Pinuyeb. And Pinuyeb is all we need. Let's... Dodge Wraps here. Yeah. So, man. I'm just gonna yawn just because it makes you a little easier to kill. Especially while I'm wrapped. Because I don't want to be suffering poison damage and wrap damage and be forced to burn through all of my my potions. I should play Pokemon Black. I played the first Black game. I haven't touched Black 2, which people seem to really like. People seem to really like Black and White 2. But I played Black 1 after playing Gens 4 and 3. I did this when I was younger. This would be a revisit. And I think that could be fun. Giving it a playthrough. I think I'd probably be doing it in the version of a ROM hack, kind of like this one, like this ROM hack for Secret Gold that we're playing right now. I think that I would enjoy that a little more. You know, for increased, variety and increased difficulty. I think that would be delightful. Maybe after I finish this one. Meaning after I beat this one, because I won't take... If I lose the Nuzlocke at any one point, then I'm going to go ahead and restart. Once this game is done, then, I think that would be good. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, since I think Drayano does Volt Black. I think that's what it's called. And I think that'd be super duper cool. Because you and my dear cousin Calvin speak very, very well of the Gen 5 games. And there was... not that I was, so up to date when they first came out. I think I was, 9. But the Gen 5 games weren't well received initially. But they were very well received later on, with the release of Black and White 2, which went ahead and reintroduced a lot of Gen 4 321 Pokemon, which are not available in Black and White proper. I don't know what type Nincada is. I think it's a ground type. I think it's bug ground. In which case Absorb should come out neutral, but I don't know how hard it hits. Let's see how well this does. That's okay. It's not going to be okay if you keep spamming Sand Attack, though. Let's turn... This can be Pinuyeb's debut. Yeah. Or not. Yeah, crit kill's there. You go back inside. I thought that'd be super effective, though. Yeah, let's go Kesty. Because this thing probably doesn't have any grass-type moves at level 10. Yeah, and Kesty can tank. So let's go Bubble. And confirm our suspicions. Yep, confirm our suspicions. Sand, attack me harder. I'll bubble you harder. This is a good exchange. Numbero did gain 57 experience. This grinding process is going real slow, like, but it is going. And you know what? I'd rather be going than dying. So, Pokemon Black, yeah, Black or White maybe. I think I'd rather play the second of either, which I heard were more challenging and more fun and had more story and had more map. But I'm definitely gonna consider it. I might even stream it. Whether or not I stream a game after Secret Gold depends on how I feel after this, stream. It's like I could be fatigued right after this, and maybe I should just get back to whatever it was that I was doing before this, which was probably just playing video games alone, which sounds sad, probably because it is. I think it's okay. So I think it's a sequel, that it occurs 4 years later. Don't quote me on that, because again, I haven't played Black or White 2. I've only played the first one. I think it's sequel, though it obviously repeats and follows the standard Pokemon formula, which is a good thing, I guess. Yeah, that's a good thing. Though I don't know I don't know how much it ties in, because I know that there are going to be characters in common on the grounds that it's in the same region. I'm not entirely certain, but I think that they go hand in hand well. I would imagine that they do. But I don't know I don't remember exactly how many storylines there were in Black in the first place for a sequel game to follow. There could have been a ton, and I'm just blanking because it's been several years since I played it last. So I'm not entirely certain. But I'm more than interested to find out. If I do it, it'll probably be on stream, because again, streaming has been a delight so far. Missing these attacks though hasn't. Oh my god. This is the problem with Hustle that I was suggesting. It's like, if I can have boosted attack stat and kill Bidoof in 3 moves, that's not worth anything if it takes me 6 turns to dish out 3 turns worth of damage. I don't like the idea of using Tirada, or relying on Tirada for the gym. I think I have to. He's probably my best bet, just since he has good attack stat. That's literally it. Yeah, between probably him and Castille, because they have good attack stats, and Castille can tank. But it's more frightening than I'd like it to be, I guess. Okay, crit from this Rattata kills. And I can't bank it on a quick attack because I'm now relying on Tirada. I think you're seeing my frustration with Tirada here. That in this instance, for me to play safe, I have to switch out to Numbero. Because I could probably use the quick attack, land it, get away, no problem. But if I get into the mindset, or if I fall under the notion that that's okay to repeat, I'm going to die. Tirada's gonna die. And all of this grinding for Tirada is gonna prove for nothing. Which is sad, because I need Tirada at this point. I'm reliant on Tirada. Sand attack. I think Dunce Wraps is good here. Yeah. Send out Dunce Wraps. Defense curl once. That's fine. Cool. Crit will hurt. But I'm not going to need to heal for a bit. Yeah, from here I can spam Rage. So, yeah, again, if I check out a Gen 5 game, it's probably going to be one of the sequel games. I will Nuzlocke it, because that's how I like to enjoy my Pokemon games now. Yeah, I'll probably stream it, just since I'm enjoying this streaming enough. Yeah, because this streaming is fun. A lot of people try to make it profitable. I'm not in the position to make it profitable. I might do otherwise once I am in a position where I could make it profitable. I've played the Gen 1 remakes, to answer your question. Fire Red, Leaf Green, I've Nuzlocked them both. I beat Leaf Green, lost Fire Red. Man. Crap. So... yeah, I don't see this becoming, like, a career. I'd love to. That'd be sick. But I'm certainly not gonna count on it. So I've played the Gen 1 remakes, but I haven't played the games Gen 1 proper. The graphics were kind of off-putting to me, and that might be mean, but again, I grew up with games that looked like this one that I'm playing right now. I played Heart Gold and Pearl for the first time when I was like 7, 8. No, younger. I think I got Pearl when I was 6. And you could say, oh, David, that makes you close-minded. Come on, duty. Get with it. And then to that I would say Skyrim is a great game. And even when it came out in 2011, we thought the graphics were great. Then it got an upgrade, and we thought it was fantastic. Because graphics matter. That's not all that there is to a game, but graphics do matter. 10 damage. Crit doesn't kill. Unless that was a low roll. It's bubble. Okay, now crit kills. Okay, and I'm going to switch out before that can have the opportunity to kill. Let's go to Scanolo. So no, graphics aren't everything. But graphics are something. So we appreciate graphics, I guess. Quick attack with boosted crit chance. Okay, crit. So normal hit does 10. Crit is gonna do 20. Maybe a little over. So I think if I spam Absorb, I should be fine here. Yeah, especially if it's... yeah, like there. That's an instance of it being random, like how I said it would. Because that's how the AI will pick moves at random, which is not as good strategy. But it is the strategy it chooses. Okay, I'm at an impasse. I can't send in Tirada to kill this thing, because it could crit and kill Tirada. Or, you know, with quick attack. I don't know if I heard Typhoon or not. Yeah, I'm gonna shut my door. I don't think that was Typhoon. Yeah, I know it couldn't have been Typhoon on the grounds that Typhoon is outside. So... I need something with priority, because this thing could go for quick attack, and it could kill. Man, this is an impasse. You don't have much tank. Let's switch into you. And if it wastes a turn, then we can just kill it with anything. I think we're fine against crit here. We would not have been fine against crit there. But it didn't crit. Tirada did grow to level 12. This is not an efficient way to grind. Youngster Joey. Howdy. It's Joey. You took down a Ralts. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I was expecting him to say something about having the #1 Rattata, but I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. How far are you grinding before taking on the gym? Well, I'm grinding way more than I'd like to. Since I don't have a solid plan for the gym. I'm forced into this position where Did you leave the chat? OBS tells me you left the chat, but I'm going to keep talking as though you haven't, because that is a good question. And you might actually be here. How far are you grinding before taking on the gym? I think everyone should be around level maybe 12. I have to take on the Sage Elder first. I may as well fight him sooner. Okay, good. Thank you. Good to know you're here. That provides me confidence. So I could get everyone to level 12 and just call it there, but like I want Terrata to know some better, maybe a better move or two. Numbero could be tankier. Casti could be a Wartortle. And Scanolo has an ineffective move. So, like, crap. I have to grind a lot. But I'm not exactly sure how far. You know what? I think we're in an okay spot. I'm gonna go ahead and fight the Violet gym teacher sage guy. Can't be that hard. It can't be that hard. Yeah, I have 3 Pokemon at the highest level that you can find in the wild at this point in the game. So I think I can just go ahead and fight him. That should be fine. I don't have many potions. But with 2 normal potions and a super potion, and going try-hard, I think we'll be fine. So let's go up here. Dun, 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 dun. Also, you can hear the music, right? And it's not too loud, right? Like, over the sound of me speaking. I'm not sure. Okay, affirmative, you can hear the music. It's not too loud, right? Like, should it be lower or higher? Or is it good against my current volume as a speaker? Even when I'm speaking out from over here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Is it good? Should it be lower? Should it be higher? I rely on your feedback. I didn't know Zigzagoon was in here. No, my beautiful voice is crystal clear. Oh, okay. Perfect, thank you. Then I'm going to leave everything as it is. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't think I have to fight. I think we can Poop Butt. It's been a while since I looked at his ID that he dropped on the floor, whose name I read, Pooh Butt. I don't think I have to fight Pooh Butt here. All I care about is strong Pokemon. The rest of them don't mean anything. He uses an escape rope. I don't know if that was a new item introduced in this game. It might have been. Yeah, but I know that that's an escape rope in the corner. Let's go for it. Thank you. You are the final test. Bellsprout. Okay. So just a bunch of level 12 Bellsprout, probably. Tackle. Okay. If that's a high roll, then it's going to take me an extra turn. But it wasn't. We're good. Ooh! I have a move for you, but I'm going to miss it. And I might miss it a second time if you're going to use a move like Flash. Holy crap. But I can't know if that... I'm not willing to risk that. Just can't. It's okay. Castino's Bite. So this should be fine. Yeah, and it is a special defense tank. Yeah, 10, 20 to... I thought you knew Bite. Okay. I guess I just have to use literally everything else. This is going to take a while. Oh? Speed drop. Nope. You're going to use a grass type move. So I can send in... You know growth. Both your moves are physical, making it worthless. I can go... But you are also a grass type move. A weaker grass type move. I can go Pinuyeeb here, I guess. And just hope for crit. Ah, nice. Good. Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf spam. But not if you're going to lower my... If you're going to continue lowering my accuracy like this. Like, see here. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so, yeah, this... Wow, level 14. So, he's switched out thrice now, which suggests to me that he's, that the AI is operating on a higher level. Hoot Hoot's probably gonna try and use like probably gonna use a flying type move or try and put me to sleep. Oh, that's right. That's effective against poison. 6 should be fine here. Or that. That's fine. That's okay. We're okay. This is fine. But he can switch to a Grass Mon at any moment. Let's send in Numbero. See how Numbero does. Numbero could carry. Hey, Nat West, thanks for joining the chat. How are you? It's Bite. Wait, I wasn't paying attention if that crit or not. I'm gonna assume it did. Okay. I think the move is Dunce Wraps, set up Defense Curl. Yeah, I think this is the move. Though it might not be, admittedly. Okay, it was Aerial Ace then. 10, we're just gonna do 20 on crit. Always hits. Yeah, let me spam Defense Curl, and then I'm gonna spam Rage. Man, this is gonna be a long fight, I think. Oh, do I have the Lewis script running? I don't think I do. Yeah, Dynaclick is still there. I'm gonna go ahead and run the Lewis script. Hang on. There we go. Okay. There we go. The script is running now. I don't think it's going to update again until... Yeah, for the sake of the Pokemon on display at the bottom. I don't think that it's going to update again until I switch a Pokemon around. But it's good for it to be ready to go. Yeah, crit will still kill me here. I really should have gotten healing items. I don't wipe here in the worst of circumstances, do I? I think that just turns into a slugfest. Okay. So, let's Defense Curl some more. It's not going to be worth anything, though, if it keeps hitting me with everything. Yeah. Man. Okay. Hoot Hoot hasn't gotten a crit yet, and might at any moment. I only have 1 Super Potion. Let me switch in... I think Tirada can take 1. I was right. Tirada can take 1. That went from 16 to 1, which means 15. Is this the right move? Let's go for it. Okay. Yeah, I think we win here. Wow. Hoot Hoot's faster. Tackle. Quick attack here. Hope it hits. Okay, good. Okay, we're in it. Okay. And from here, I bite. We take one. I can't heal here because I have no healing items. I have nothing better to switch into. I might miss. But I won't. It's good. This is good. Numbro did grow to level 13. Numbro does want to learn Growl. And if I were to teach it Growl, Growl over Tail Whip? No, we already have Sand Attack. I could give up a Growl. All that remains is Cherubi. Okay. Now, you're asleep and ineffective. You're asleep. Low health. Very low health. But Pinuyib is immune to Leech Seed. Which I think, which Cherubi does have on top of Magical Leaf. So, I think the game plan is spam Razor Leaf and hope for crit. Switch out when accuracy drops low enough. Yeah, it's not very effective. Yeah, so on this next turn, I switch out for Skinolo. Yeah, just to reset the accuracy drops. Yeah. I didn't expect this fight to be easy, but... And it hasn't turned into anything grueling since no one's died. At this point, I don't think anyone will. I hope no one does. I don't even think the bar moved. Okay, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Let's go Pinuyib. Leech Seed does not affect Razor Leaf. So I just need to hope for crits. Or I just drain through all of Cherubi's PP. Which is not a euphemism. Yeah, avoided the attack. Numbero could take 1 or 2. But I don't know how hard this thing's hitting. Not really. I mean, kind of. Let's swap out to Skinolo. Yeah, especially if it's just gonna spam, you know, moves like this. And by moves like this, I mean the only move like this, next to Morning Sun, I guess. So 2 moves like this. Moves that make my life less fun. I think Numbero could take 1 hit. Well, I think Numbero could take a Magical Leaf. But lowering attack isn't worth anything. I'd want a Tail Whip there. But Numbero could die against a crit, maybe? I'm not going to chance it. I'd rather just take it slow. Yeah, I think taking it slow is the move. Let's go again. I mean, Cherubi's doing more damage than I'd like with Magical Leaf. But I think I could just outlast on... Nice, there's the crit. Now, I risk it for another. I risk it for another. Does it? If it crits, then we go home. It doesn't crit though, and he probably uses Morning Sun. I just need to land 1 more. Okay, nice, very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, 1680, okay. Yes, first gym has a main Pokemon type. That's flying type. What is my favorite evolution? Okay, I might have to make that decision that Stormy suggested sooner rather than later. Yeah, first gym is flying type. And I like Umbreon. I do like Umbreon. Yeah, I'll have chances to switch for something else later, but I'll go ahead and take this for now. This as well, Flash. Oh, thank you. You gave me some of your Flash. Yeah, that fight could have gone better. It could have gone worse. Nice. Let's escape rope. Because I do not want to fight through this tower again. So yeah, first gym has a main Pokemon type that's flying, which is a problem. Since a lot of our stuff is not good against flying, almost at all. And Falconer has 6 Pokemon in this version, rather than his usual Pidgey, Hoot Hoot, and Pidgeotto. He's still gonna have Pidgeotto probably to make my life difficult. But yeah, we're not very good here. I could just get Numbero to evolve now. If I have Numbero evolved now, then he might be tanky enough just to bruise through the gym. And Bite has Stab. Hasu, I didn't see you join the chat. Welcome. I need which is perfect timing. I need to rely on your judgment. Hasu, Nat West, EQ Love, Stormy. Should I evolve Eevee now into Umbreon to have extra tankiness against the gym? Or do you think I should keep Eevee as an Eevee for now to have the choice later on? Because I'm really not sure what the move is here. And until I can turn it into a rock type, then then I need a plan. That's gonna lag a little. Another plan for dark type Pokemon? Nothing guaranteed at all. Here, while the Lua script is running, it's lagging a little bit. So, I'm not really sure. I don't have not a plan set in stone at all. There we go. There we go. Now the game's going again. Let's go 5 potions. Keep, shrug. Okay. I'll keep for now. Or that's 1 for keep. That's 1 with a very good question. I don't have another plan for a dark type Pokemon. I think Castile learns Bite next level, but that doesn't make him a dark type at all. But I'm left in the predicament of this plan not being entirely foolproof. Because Terrata can miss. Do you have anything for me? You call your Pidgey Strawberry. Cool. I'm not at a loss. But I'm facing a challenge here. So I think I just keep Terrata up front for these fights. And I take off the experience share so Terrata levels up entirely. Yeah. Because if I'm relying on Terrata, I need Terrata to be higher level. But yeah, this is good for grinding against, I suppose. Tackle. and miss, that's the problem. And if you can get another good fire type, then no problem getting Umbreon, I guess. Yeah, there are other fire types available. Nice! So, there are other fire types available. I don't know where, but I know that they are available. So, I'm not too concerned about not being able to... About not being able to find one, as we were saying. That's really, really bad. That's really bad. That's, like, not good at all. Crap. But Castile learns Water Gun. That's better than Bubble. Because it hasn't dropped speed once. That's really bad. Whatever, it was a bad plan anyway. I guess the new plan is just to grind. And you know what? That's a solid plan. We are just going to grind. Yeah. Rip Tirada. I mean, couldn't even beat a Pidgey from full health. And the Pidgey was a level lower than him. Really, this is a win. Honestly, this is a win. This is for better. If Tirada, if Tirada is gonna play weak sauce like that, then it's probably for better that we don't have him for this fight. Yeah, this is for better. Yeah, this is for better. It's difficult to say that, but it is for better. Let's go ahead and check on the grave. See, look at all these things that could have solved this fight. Instead, they're dead. Alright, so I'm going into this fight down 1 Mon, and there are no other routes for me to catch anything here. So I guess I just have to kind of grind and pray. Oh, I thought I healed. Okay. I think best moves for me here are get an no, Scanolo's gonna be useless in this fight. That's right. So evolve Castile for improved Wartortle stats, especially against like Pidgeotto. And evolve Numero, I guess. In which case, if I were planning specifically for this fight, I would have gotten Glaceon or Jolteon. But that's a little behind us. So I guess it's just to get as tanky as possible. Yeah. This is... Yeah, I have three Mons that can take this fight. Dunsparce, or Dunsraps, Castile, and Numero. 2 of them need to evolve. Dunsraps needs to get tankier still. And get a move that's better than Rage. Please. Scanolo and Pinuib cannot be in this fight, like, at all. Unless I get maybe a status move on Pinuib. Or maybe Leech Seed. But I don't think he gets Leech Seed. So I'd really just be grinding him as a backup. But for now, I'll take on that other gym trainer with Castile. Get to Wartortle as fast as I can. Because that's honestly my best hope. Yeah, get on with it. And at this point, if Numero or Castile dies, then I'm probably just gonna have to 1v6 this gym. That's probably gonna be my move. Okay. That's fine. That doesn't matter. Water gun once more. Really, that's all a crit was. I thought that Taylor was supposed to be super strong. I guess Castile's tanky? Weird. I thought that would have done more. And it'll do even less now that my defense is down 2. Okay, he's probably going to flying type move. Go ahead and Umbro here. Just because I would have wanted to tackle. Well, Sand Attack? I think Sand Attack hits. Ground doesn't hit flying, but I think for... Or Keen Eye. Okay. Let's Tail Whip. He's going to try and Supersonic. Okay. Let's go back to Casti. Let's Tail Whip again. Yeah, because he's going to keep on dropping our attack stat and keep spamming Supersonic. I don't want to be in to get confused. Here we go. Yeah, here I tackle. Wow, Wingle's that quick. Yep, stab, double damage. I don't even need the crit there. That just kills. I don't know how much Natu's gonna do, but I have Bite. And I think I'm faster. I'm gonna assume it's a lot. And Potion. Because I'd rather be safe than lose Numbero, who I'm now relying on for this fight. It's not a lot at all. Okay. That is also not a lot, but that has a chance to crit. So... That's annoying, though. Not that annoying, though. Which means I switch out. Yeah, for Zubat I switch out. Who should probably know Leech Life rather than Absorb. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't know Absorb. That's fine. Okay. Let's Water Gun. I think we can just kill this. Yeah, unless it lands a Supersonic. In which case, this is just going to be a little more drawn out. Wait, will Faulkner have the Golbat? Because I know that he's going to have a different lineup than traditionally. He'll still have his Pidgeotto. But he'll have new Mons. Golbat might be one of them. I don't know how I feel about that. We heal up here. Let me go grind some more. I would like to rest my Pokemon. Not good. Not good at all. Hey, welcome to the chat, Living Legend. Yeah, I didn't see you come in. A.R. Ross. That's a reference to something, and I don't know what that reference is, but I appreciate your presence in the chat. Now let's get Castille. Let's just evolve Castille as fast as we can. Cave is probably going to be the best place to grind, since even though we didn't catch the Geodude that I wanted to have, there are still Geodude in there to grind against, and Water Gun will wipe them. Ooh, idea. So, I have one Flash TM. I'm probably not going to use this, like, ever again for anyone else. So let's give this to Scanolo. And let's look through this place and see if we can find something cool. Maybe a route out that leads to more Pokemon? Because if there's a pathway out of here that I need to beat the gym for first, that's alright. Okay. That's a bummer. But I guess I can just sit in here and grind against, like, Geodude. And Zubat, what do you know? The encounter I would have rather had than Dunsparce. Because Crobat is a monster. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. Crobat is amazing. And Crobat carried my original Platinum run. Darn right, a critical hit. little late for the crit. I would have rathered that on the first, but you know what? It's crit. And crit is good. Unless I'm trying to catch one of these, and I can't. Water gun. Signature attack, water gun. I think that this thing having hydro pump would just be obscene. I don't like how they do that in the anime though. Like they take an underleveled Pokemon or an unevolved Pokemon and give it moves that it would normally only be learned by its evolved counterpart. And that feels ridiculous when that happens in the anime. Like a Squirtle or a Piplup using hydro pump. It feels a little obscene to me. Oh, but now we get to learn how much XP Dunsparce would have dropped. Okay. So, its rage goes up every time I hit it. So I'm just going to spam tail... Never mind, that's not going to work if it's going to use Defense Curl. That's right, it has a chance of using either of the moves. It also has Yawn at this point. So I should just keep using Water Gun. Just kill it. Hope it doesn't spam Rage and land a crit on the last one. Maybe I could land a crit. That would be nice. Now let me close my door one more time. After I start up the next encounter. Do we evolve at 15 or 16? 16. Okay. Maybe even 17. Do 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 do. And same story. Ooh, water gun. Boom, door closed. Water gun some more. Hey, Living Legend, welcome back. Good to have you on the stream. How you doing? How's your day going? How is your Tuesday? Potentially Wednesday, depending on the time zone. I could have had a Slugma. But the Slugma tells me nothing about how the Living Legend is doing. How are you? But more than one Slugma will show up, so you know what? That's free XP. Quick fights. Because these things die in one hit. There we go. I could have had a Sandshrew, which is also a Pokemon that I like. Ugh. And I got stuck with Dunsparce. I got stuck with the Dunsparce when I could have had Sandshrew. I love Sandshrew. Anyone who knows how I feel about Pokemon knows that I love Sandshrew. And a Teddy Ursa. This is insult to injury. I don't have any particular feelings about Teddy Ursa, but I know that Ursa Ring hits really, really hard with, like, stab normal type moves. Stab, for those who are not in the know, means same type attack boost, which is a rule that dictates that if a Pokemon uses a move of its typing, it does 1.5 times normal damage. Might be twice, but I think it's 1.5. I do want to learn Bite. Because Bite, when I'm not a normal type, is better than Tackle. Higher damage, chance to flinch. Bite's very good. Okay, there's hope. This is what hope looks like. And his name is Castee. Aqua Jet. Ooh, I will take Aqua Jet. Yeah. It's gonna hit about as hard as Water Gun will. Yeah, I think I'd rather just use Aqua Jet multiple times rather than Tail Whip. Especially since Numbero already has Tail Whip. Nice. That's really good. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and give an item. I'm going to give Experience Share to Dunstraps, because I don't want to grind a Pokemon that only knows Rage for damage. Unless it can learn Rock Smash. That'd be kind of sick. Not gonna lie. It can! Dunstraps learns Rock Smash. Okay. But there's still really good odds that we run into, like, flying poison types. Against which Rock Smash is almost entirely useless. So I'm going to keep it like this for now. I'll keep Castilla up front. Let's test out the firepower. And continue bopping. Water gun. Yeah, it's good amount of extra damage now. Yeah, one level prior that did that took it to just under half. Now it takes it to just under 3/4. I feel really good about that kind of damage. I would have expected there to be Geodude in this cave though, and we found none thus far, which is unusual. It's usually super prominent in early game caves. Really? Numbero Tackle does as much as Casti's Water Gun. Huh. Neat. +2 attack, +2 defense. That's a really good stat bonus. And is going to matter even more if that keeps up. Yeah, let's bite. Yeah, Geodude does not know Self-Destruct yet, so I'm not concerned. Also doesn't have any Fighting-type moves, and doesn't learn Magnitude until later in the game. But even after 1 Rock Polish, Numbero's still faster. Not after 2, though. Which is fair. I think it's at, like, quadruple speed now. Or at least 3 times. Yeah, not a concern. And Numbero gets defense EVs off of this, so this is pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, there's the Geodude that I was, you know, not seeing. Now I am. Great tackle. Zubat already knows Wing Attack at level 8. Huh. That's a good move. That's right. I did grow to level 14. There's Stone Sparse. You're tanky. I'm going to Sand Attack you once. Just so that I don't get bothered so much by, like, Rage and Yawn. Let's swap out for Dunstraps, who now knows Rock Smash, which is a super effective move here. Nice. Nice. Not nice. Could be worse. That's okay. Yeah, we tanked that like an absolute champion. Wow, yeah, 160 XP. That's a lot. Yeah, let's keep... Yeah, I don't want to risk us losing the fight. Yeah, I risk us losing the fight if Numbero is not evolved. I say we just go ahead and evolve it. Because this would be a terrible fight to lose. Because, again, if we lose the fight, then that's game. I'm out of Pokemon. Even if I wasn't out of Pokemon, if the party wipes, then I consider that a game over. Is anyone against evolving Numbero for the extra security? I'll call it insurance in this fight. Because it could go terribly wrong very quickly. And I'd rather that not happen. So if anyone has any reasoning that I shouldn't evolve Numbero sooner, speak now or forever hold your peace. Nah, do it. You need it. I think I do kind of need it. But if anyone contests, if Hasu contests, if Ekulove contests, if Living Legend contests, speak up now. I do think I'm gonna need it. Spam Rock Smash. No, just don't defense curl. Perfect. Nice. I think Dunce Wraps levels up there. Nice. And gets a +2 to attack. Okay, yeah, Dunce Wraps might actually be applicable in this fight. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, once Dunce Wraps is of level, I'm going to go ahead and level up Numbro a little bit more. Since I think levels come slower. Yeah, levels should come slower after you evolve. So I'm going to get as many levels as possible as is before I evolve. Let's Rage here. Spam Rage. Because it should only use attacking moves, so this should be fine. Never mind. I put it to sleep. Somehow I forgot that I did that. Let's Numbro, I guess. Yeah. Rather wipe this in like one move than spam Rage. Yep. Joey's calling me again. What do you want, Joey, my friend? How are you? A Metapod. You failed to catch a Metapod. Joey failed to catch a Metapod. Well, that's okay, Joey. You can get that Metapod next time. It's really unfortunate. That should have been a really easy catch for you, dude. It speaks terribly of your Pokemon career to come. Rock Smash. Rock Smash. And let's Rage. Good. More defense EVs, which are good. I could have had a Makuhita. Makuhita's sick. Ugh. And hits hard, but is made of glass. I think Dunce Wrap survives one move. I can just yawn. I don't know how hard this guy hits. I don't want to really risk it. If any of these... Is that it? That's it for Dunce Wraps. Man. Crit, man. Yeah, crit 4 times. That was greedy of me. That was really greedy. I think I deserved that one. So Dunce Wraps will not be applicable in this next fight. Damn, that's really unfortunate. Okay. Wow, this is not going well. I've lost a few too many mons to grinding. And by a few, I mean all of my losses have been to grinding so far. So I effectively need to double mon this gym. I'm also not going to be playing with burial rules, which dictate that I lose the item that a mon is carrying. And that's not just because I like XP share, but because I think this game is hard enough. There we go. Wow, that's a problem. Okay. Okay. But I think we can still win. I think we can still win. Even without Super Potion. I think if we just get high enough level with Castille and Numbro, I think we could just tank it and just win. I think we could just tank the fight. Yeah, I think that's the move. We just get as tanky as possible and just win the fight. Because we don't need a plan for them if they don't have a plan for us. So I'm pretty sure their plan is just hit really hard. Let's flash here. There we go. I may also send Scanolo in during the fight to use flash. Not at their current level, but... Yeah, let's get Numbero and Castita level 18. I feel good about level 18. I feel good about level 18. I think level 18 would be a good spot to fight the gym with only 2 mons. So Aqua Jet. Do. That's a crit. Okay. Yeah, so more grinding. That's alright. We will manage. Let's bite first this time. Oh! Really? Even through stab? I don't think that makes any sense. Was that just low defense EVs? Let's try that again. If bite one shots, then this grinding process... Yeah, it doesn't. That was just... Yeah, that was high roll, low EVs. Okay, that's fine. Also, I'm thinking that this is a better grinding spot on the chance for Geodude and Slugma. Which I one-shot. And therefore kill Pokemon faster. As opposed to the Violet Tower, where Pokemon are higher level, but although Pokemon are higher level there, the fights last longer, so I ultimately kill fewer in an amount of time that I think makes it ultimately not worth grinding there. I think it's better if I just grind here. Yeah. Yeah, because Slugma dies in one hit, and I think drops more XP. Yeah, 100 for a level 9 Mon is pretty good. Also, Dunsparce drops a lot, Geodude drops a lot. I think Sandshrew dropped a lot. Yeah, this is ultimately the spot. Also for just defense EVs, because Sandshrew gives defense EVs, so does Geodude. Which are really... Yep, 106. That's really good. That's a lot. That's good XP. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Nice. That's why we bite first. On the off chance to flinch. I think I can make the game go a little faster here. Just to speed up the grind. Or not. Yeah, it's gonna chop up. Okay. Yep, 1.5. Another TTV viewer. Thank you for joining the chat. Good to see you here. I'm assuming TTV means Twitch TV. Good to have you with us. How's your day going? I could have had a Larvitar. Larvitar's sick. Larvitar turns into this giant, like, basically Godzilla Pokemon. And Godzilla's cool because he's big. Well, he's not cool just because he's big. He's cool and he's big and would be good in my party. How's everyone's day going? Wait, do you not have Pokeballs? I do have Pokeballs, plenty of Pokeballs. But I'm not allowed to use them unless it's the first encounter on a route. Yeah, I have I think I have 10 Pokeballs. But I couldn't catch it if I wanted to because it wasn't the first encounter that I got here. My first encounter here was Dunsparce, who has died. If this were a normal playthrough, I could have caught that. I could have absolutely caught that that Larvitar and smash the gym because Larvitar's a rock type. But this is a Nuzlocke where, okay, yeah. It's all right. Yeah, it's one of the rules that makes a Nuzlocke all the more challenging. Because I'm forced to work with the Pokemon that are served to me. Not that I don't like Castilla and Numbero, but having a Geodude or Slugma or Larvitar for this gym would absolutely demolish any of my anxieties for this gym. Instead, I have to grind for a long time in order to be confident going in. Yeah, this gym, I'm expecting for it to be very rough. How rough? I'm not sure, but pretty rough. Yeah, this gym's gonna be pretty rough. Also, I'm thinking of strat. If I send in Casti first and spam withdraw, most of their moves are physical. So I think I can use that to tank anything that they have. Even if they have special defense moves or special attacks, he's already a special defense tank. So I think I keep withdraw on going into the gym. Yeah, keep withdraw going into the gym. Spam it, heal up if they use any grimy sort of that was a mistake. If they use any accuracy droppers, or if they use status moves, because sleep, they're probably gonna have a Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot's gonna try and put me to sleep, unless I can kill them in one shot, which I don't think I can. I could have had a Bronzor. Bronzor's sick. Awesome. I don't know. I think that's my play. Yeah, that's probably the play. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah, just get in there and spam withdraw. And then from there, just tank sweep. Yeah. They shouldn't have anything at that point that could one-shot Casti. So if I just bruise through the gym, I should be good. I should be fine. But yeah, we are running into a lot of mons that would have been really good for this gym. Again, like the Larvitar, the Geodude, the Slugma. If I could evolve Slugma into Macargo, I think he's called. Macargo is Rock Fire. And that would cover not only fire in the long run, but rock for this, because rock is super effective against flying. And he gets Ancient Power. And Ancient Power is a fantastic move. It does good damage, has 100 accuracy, and it has an off chance to increase all of your stats, which turns you into effectively a Mega Sweeper. Because you're now faster than everything else, you take hits better than everything else, and you hit harder than everything else. So yeah, Ancient Power is an amazing move. So is Silver Wind, which operates on the same rule. And could have, again, totally decimated the gym. Yeah. Instead, I got a Dunsraps, and Dunsraps died on me. So, here we are. Yeah, level 18, we said. Geodude! Give me those defense EVs. Just water gun. Yeah, defense EVs are good. Not only going into this gym, but just in general. Because the biggest thing that Casti provides is tanking. Even though he has a good move pool, and some of those attacks have really good power. Like if he makes it a Blastoise, he gets like Hydro Pump. If we make it to the red fight, I'll probably teach him Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam is super strong. So good move pool and good tanking. And within that move pool, attacks that do a lot of damage. But first and foremost, he tanks really, really well. So we're relying on that most of all. Yeah, most of all that. So I want to lean into that advantage going into this gym fight. To set up defense curls for the sweep. I think that that's my best move. Yeah, because I can't set up an attacking sweeper. Since I don't have access to like Dragon's Dance or like Sword's Dance for any of these mons yet. You do have Supersonic. I just thought you didn't have it. Yeah, because we fought like at least 20 Zubat by this point, and they haven't used Supersonic once. I thought that was really weird. I assumed that they just didn't have it in this learn set. Maybe they learned it later. Okay. Doo-doo. So we continue grinding. The grind does not stop. Yep, the journey to level 18. At which point I think we'll be ready. I will feel way more comfortable about this gym fight after that point. Switch it. Aqua Jet does. Yeah, so I think the water gun still does more. Crits obviously don't count, but I'll take it. Yeah, look at that. +3 defense. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. 35 defense. That's enormous. Yeah. I don't even think that they have anything to respond to that at the gym. Pidgeotto, maybe? With, like, Pluck or Aerial Ace? But not if I double up my defense first. Okay. All that remains is getting Numbero up to par. Yeah, let's get Numbero up to level. And then once Numbero's at level 18, we'll go ahead and evolve. But until then, the grind continues. I'm not sure what causes my light to flare like that. Is it... It's not sound. I don't know why it would be sound, but... I only know so much about how tech works. Tackle here. But I will be fighting the gym before we finish this stream, though. I went 2 hours last week. I think I'm gonna push it to 3. I feel better about 3. I feel good about a 3-hour stream, especially since I'm comparing this to some people who go for like 8 hours, which is quite long. But I don't necessarily have the time for an 8-hour stream since I'm juggling 17 units. But a 3-hour stream is sufficiently good. I'm gonna switch out from here because I see this ending terribly, like the last Makuhita we ran into. Yeah, Skinolo can take this. I think. At that point, I'm just gonna run away. It's gonna sand attack. Yeah, it's like it's not worth it. So everyone in the chat, how's your day going? Another Twitch TV viewer, EQ Love, Hasu312, NatWest0612, Stormy, Living Legend. How's everyone's day going? What was something terrible that happened? What was something remarkable that happened? Because at least as far as my end was concerned, I'd say that today was pretty decent. I mean, I'm having a stream, even if the run has been, I won't call it scuffed, but certainly difficult. All he did was help Aaron get ready for engagement photos. That's right, Aaron. Aaron and her boyfriend are engaged. Are they taking photos today, or I'm assuming that they're doing that at a studio? Because I imagine helping Aaron get ready means like helping Aaron get ready in the meaning that they're taking the photos today. And if so, did you accompany them for that? Yeah, photos of the beach in Irvine area. Nice. Okay, cool. Do you know if they used a studio for that, or did they just use a nice camera? Beach in Irvine area. Okay, that might be Newport Beach. Wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people take photos there. On the grounds that it's a very pretty beach. A very pretty beach with not the nicest of crowds, but one of the nicest of beaches. That's cool. That's sick. Crit is nice. I think today was good on my end. Class was good. I just started class this week that I'm streaming, actually. So yesterday, they hired a wedding photographer. They will be doing their wedding photos too. Nice, cool. For them, not for the photographer. Well, good for the photographer as well, I suppose. As far as being contracted goes. So what classes am I taking? I'm taking I'm taking I'm taking an survey of American literature from 1865 to present. I'm taking history from 1865 to present. I'm taking a Spanish course 201. I'm taking a creative writing class for funsies. And Law 100. Law 100 is in person. And all of the others are over Zoom. Or remote live, as they're calling it in my district. I'm sure they call it that in some other districts. Why so many units? Because I think I can handle it. I want to limit test. I want to limit test by pushing my limits this semester. I've handled 12 and 13 units before this in a semester and ended with grades that I was pretty satisfied with. So I want to push it this semester and see how well I do. Also, since I want to transfer to university next fall, and if I want to take a creative write, so I'm in a bit of a, I don't want to call it a pickle. Excuse me. But a little bit of a spot, since in order to have my units, so my units met and my recs filled for IGETSI tag transfer to UCI, which is where I plan to go. I have to have certain classes met that I'm meeting this semester and in the spring. I have the winter session open at the moment. Since they haven't announced what classes they're going to have available. If they have any of the classes that I need to take available, I'll go ahead and take them so that I can have next semester a little easier to go. But I'd like to have next semester easier to go, so I'm taking my full load, plus the creative writing class for fun, making 17 units total. But to give you the short answer for this long that I've been having, so many units because I want to have it nice next semester. Especially if I can't fill an winter session, with good classes to take. In which case I have to take it now so that I can make the transfer by next fall. Because I don't want to hang out in community college for too long. I want to get on to the next chapter. and the chapter after that. And that might be disillusioned, because it's not like, oh, like, the rest of my life is waiting for me after that, because I'm living my life right now, you know, here in the chat with you guys. But there are things that I want to do with my life, you know, I want to raise a family, I want to get married, and I have to be in a professional position in order to do those comfortably, more for the sake of the family that I don't have yet, rather than mine. Because I could have kids now, if I wanted, but that would not be smart. You know, I'd rather get married and be in a position where I can introduce kids comfortably into the world. You know, provide for them the life that I want to provide for them. I think that that's best. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's best. But anyway, so better to wait, for all of that. But I want to get to university faster so that I can get the job that I want to get, which is I want to teach English, with a master's degree for a higher salary and for higher proficiency within the study, because I like the study of English literature. Quick attack over tackle. Tackle has more damage, but the same type attack boost isn't going to matter since we're going to evolve Numbero right now, because we've hit level 18 and we're just about ready to fight the gym. And we're ready to run away from this Makuhita. Let's run. So, yeah, it is a heavy course load, but I guess it's because I want to get on with it, I suppose. I want to get on with it. Which is another reason why I'm willing to work in the intersession. I only didn't work in the summer, because I worked in this in the previous winter session. I wanted to have some time off. And I'm glad that I did, because as a result I was able to hang out with you guys. Numbero was evolving. I wanted to hang out with you guys, and I was able to, because I worked in the winter session. So I'm very happy with that decision. All right, let's look at the stats. Okay, so a ton of health, 66. That's huge. Great defense, great special defense, pretty solid attack. 34 is good. And synchronize. Okay, that's good. Synchronize is pretty solid. Wow, he's got way better stats than Castille does. But he can't set up for the sweep. Yeah. He's just got better stats. I mean, obviously, he's fully evolved. He's going to be... It would be more fair to compare him to, say, Blastoise. But we're not going to be grinding all the way to Blastoise. At that point, it'd be better to just restart. So... Let's stop at the Pokemon Center. I'll pray silently between now and our walk to Faulkner. Because I'm expecting this battle to not be easy. Alright, let's get into it. Let's do it. I'll go ahead and pause the stream music so that we can appreciate the game music for this fight. Okay. Stick to the plan. That's fine. We have special attack. Let's go one more. That's fine. Yeah, we're fine here. If we need to switch up for any reason, we switch into Numbero, and Numbero can tank almost as well as Castille can. He can take special attacks even better at this point. Okay. Normal flying at this point. Just keep it to water gun. Solar beam? Oh god. Okay, we're fine. So that burns up Power Orb. I think we just spam Bite to get the flinch. Nice. Let's bite one more time. Okay, and his Roost. That's okay. So I think it's... Yeah, if this is just a Roost him on, then I need to wait for it to use Solar Beam one more time. Or I fight for another flinch. The stream music will resume as soon as this fight's over. Either way that it goes. So we need another flinch. It's most unkind. Okay. I don't know if we kill with Aqua Jet here. I'm gonna try for one more flinch. Or a crit. That's good. That's really good. Okay, with Mirror Move, this isn't too concerning. Because I have high special defense, and I crit, so that's doubly unconcerning. I could just crit through this fight, and you know what? I'd like that. I would like that a lot. Farfetch'd could know Swords Dance. That's literally it. Otherwise, Farfetch'd is not a great Pokemon. Yeah, 4 becomes 16 in the event of a crit. I'm going to heal here because I don't know what Falkner may bring in after this, and it may be something that I just can't heal against. Yeah, it's going nice so far. It's going really nice so far. Yeah, Stormy, you're right. It's going really nice. Okay. Okay, it lives one more. Alright, I'm gonna top off for these next 2 Pokemon, which I'm expecting to be the Pidgeotto and maybe a Zubat. And Zubat could be a problem. Because it's fast. I really didn't need to Water Gun there, but okay. Okay. Murkrow. You probably have some stat moves. Or just Aerial Ace, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's not a concern. Yeah, that's not a concern. If I bring it down to red, I think that Falkner uses his potion. Because he should have healing items, but he hasn't used them because we crit. Because he's only used Roost so far. Here's Pidgeotto. Okay. I think Castille can take this. Knock on wood. Especially if we keep critting like this. This is so lucky. Tackle. Yeah, these crits have been really, really in our favor. Okay, you know, Roost. Okay. Okay. So, I could switch out to Numbero. Because Pidgeotto knows Roost, and that's gonna make this fight take a long time. Numbero can take any of these hits that Castee can. So, we're gonna switch out here. Yeah. And it probably has Keen Eye. Let's Tail Whip. Wow, we're faster. That's really good. Tail Whip once, let's Bite, which has Stab and chance to flinch. Nice! I think that's game. He can might heal. He doesn't heal. That's game. Very good. Damn right, Castee grew to level 20. Is Rapid Spin any good in this game? Does he buff it? I don't think we want that. Yeah, give up on Rapid Spin. Nice. Okay. The game can continue. This is perfect. Thank you for bowing out gracefully. Yeah, that could have been game. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the Bob Ross in the chat, Stormy. So that's really good. Yeah, that's really, really good. Yeah, that's really good. Suggest Azalea Town, thank you. That's really good. Yeah, the game can continue, and we lose no one here. Oh, Professor L messages. Discovered something. Can't really say. Wanted to carry the egg. Okay. So I can only get one encounter per location, right? And they're about to give me they want to give me a Togepi egg at this Pokemart in Violet City. But in Violet City, I got Castee in the Pokemon Center. Do we want to count the Pokemart as a unique location for the purposes of getting that Togepi? Or do I want to roll without it? Because there's a very valid ruling. Let me resume the stream music. There's a very valid ruling in either direction, I think. If we want to count the Pokemon Mart as a unique location, then I can take Togepi. And I did be the gym leader. And Togekiss, who evolves from Togepi, is a monster. That being said, it might be unfair to bring him along, especially if it has an ability like Serene Grace. I've already used one in my Renegade Platinum run. Is it better if I just leave it behind and continue the game without a Togepi? I just play normally. Say that, okay, Castee was my encounter here. I just take it like a champ. I just move on. What do we think? I want some opinions in the chat. Because I'm not sure what move to take here. I think I should just go without it. But I do trust you guys. Some guy wearing glasses was looking for you. I'm gonna... Okay, so I have to take the egg. Until I have a solid ruling. What if I just say no? Okay, I'll take the egg. Okay. Right, I take the egg. So, if this is your game experience, if you think it'll be more interesting, go for it. I think it'll be more interesting to go without it because Togepi is a monster. Gets really good moves. Gets Encore, Ancient Power, which I already talked about how amazing is. Air Slash, really, really good tanky stats. I'm going to go ahead and put it away in the box. And I may change my mind on it later, but probably not. Thank you for the phone number, Falconer. Because it gets really good. Almost broken good. So it's better I go on without it, because not only is it just that good, but this game will be more interesting without it. And if we're talking strictly within city terms, I've already had encounter in Violet City, and that was Castille. So and I love Castille, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue without the Togepi. Let's get on with the rest of the game. And until we have another friend, I'm gonna go ahead and give the experience share to Pinuyib, because Pinuyib has better potential than Skinolo does. Sorry, Skinolo, but bug Pokemon are better in the early game rather than the late. Route 32, already caught here. Let's put Number-O up front. I think Number-O hits a little harder. Wait up, what's the good Pokemon there? From training. A souvenir. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for that good item. Yeah, and this is... Yeah, I've already caught there. So, I'm just going to dismount. Casually walk through. I'm going to go ahead and close my door again. I don't think the camera can see them, but people have been walking in and out of the room. I'm going to go ahead and close this up so that my noise does not bother the rest of the people in the house. Because talking counts as noise. Oh, that's a double battle that I don't want to take. I mean, I will, I guess. Roar. Okay, probably roar. Thank you. That's right, I forgot about headbutt encounters. You can headbutt trees and get encounters as a result. Okay. Yeah, we just tank through this fight. Cool. I haven't seen you before. You think you're pretty tough? I do think I'm pretty tough. I beat Faulkner, and I beat him with much more ease than I anticipated I would. Joan and Gordon are not concerns. Not even with an electric-type Mareep. I can just hit Mareep really hard with double flinch moves. That's fine. That's fine. So that he doesn't... Nice. Perfect. Yeah, Pinuyib gets double. That's fine. Ooh, Ghost type, which might have Aftermath, but that's not really concerned because Number-O has not been injured at all. So we bite that. I think we kill in one shot. Nice. Yep, there's Aftermath. Which makes Fantina fights in Gen 4 Nuzlocke really scary. Yay, we learned to move. This is Defense Curl. And full para. Unfortunate. But not very. Dun, dun. But yeah, Stab Bite is pretty nice. Yeah, because that means boosted attack with the chance to flinch is... Yeah, that's a really, really nice mix. We like that a lot. And fully paralyzed. Oh yeah, Sand Attack. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Pinuyib gets stronger and stronger. Onyx. Ooh. A worse Pokemon than the show would have you think. Yeah, Onyx has really low attack stat. It's got moderate speed, and it takes hits okay, but it cannot hit at all. Like, at all. It's really overrated, honestly. Just gonna walk past her. Or not. Oh, she does actually want to battle. Okay, I thought she was just tucked away since she wasn't gonna battle. Okay, we'll take it. This might have double kick, but I'm an absolute tank, so I'm not concerned about that. Especially if I crit. Not if I poison, though. That sucks. Hey, Pinuyib grew to 13. And wants to learn Sleep Powder. Okay. Yeah, I think we like Sleep Powder. We like it more than rap. Nice. Yeah, sleep powder is good. Ooh. Do you have a fighting type move? Probably not. Spike. Yeah, we tank that like a champion. Absolute champion. Just bite one more time. Get that over with. But I don't know what's ahead on this route, and it could be something dangerous. No, you're making me go backwards. I don't want your phone number. So I'm gonna put Casti up front, and I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center to be safe. I think I can speed this up just a little. Let's run. Let's get on the bike. Numbero will not enjoy that, but in Gen 4, Pokemon don't faint from poisoning outside of combat. They just drop to 1 health. Which is nice, since in Nuzlocke for Gen 3 and prior, poison outside of combat can kill, which blows. Absolutely blows. So you need to run around with antidotes or a lot of healing items. Cool. The game will continue. There we go. Cool. I feel good keeping Numbero up front. So I feel like Numbero is going to last for a bit. Is that a person up there? An item. Mystery. A Hoppip. Which is not a good Pokemon. I'll just put you out of your misery. Look at that smile. That is the smile of a Pokemon that does not like living. A Repel, okay. I can take advantage of that. Oh, worse Pinuyeeb. Bite. Nice. Nice. Level 14, nice. Oh. I didn't realize this was such a long route. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, I guess. I'll give Skinolo the experience share, why not? Because if we're only running around with 4 Pokemon for, I don't know how long, but for some time, I think it's good that they be of, repute. Because level 10 is a little too low for our standard at this point in the game. Having beaten a gym leader who had levels 12 and up only, exclusively, level 10's a little too low. Yeah, we need more from our Mons. So, these guys are free XP, I think. Let's put Skinolo up front. Freshly caught. Okay, probably Magikarps. Or a Poliwag, that's fine too. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, Harden just makes me feel a little better about this fight, since whatever's coming next could have physical moves. And I want to leave Skinolo in for as much of this as I can. Even if it's going to take a long time. I can risk speeding this up to double. Never mind, no I can't. But I think 1.75 maybe. Just absorb it until there's nothing left. Are you keeping Skinolo for the whole game? I'm keeping I'm keeping Skinolo as long as I need Skinolo. I suppose is the best answer. But if something else comes up that's just better than Skinolo, then I'm more than willing to switch out Scanolo. Yeah, crit water gun kills here. So Scanolo stays with us as long as we need Scanolo. I guess that's the best answer I can give you. So probably not, just on the grounds that Beautifly is only so good. And by so good, I mean not very good at all. But it has a couple of nice status moves. And while we have 4 Pokemon, all of our Pokemon are of remarkable value. Like, they all matter so much. Since even if it's just like a bag of health, Pokemon matter a ton. And a lot of some of the trainers that we're gonna fight will have more Pokemon than us until we can get to the next route, which is difficult. That's difficult to deal with, to say the least. And we'll just keep Pinyu up front, and Scanolo can just, you know, reap the XP through the share. But no, I'm probably not keeping Scanolo for the whole game, but I'm keeping Scanolo for now, and that's what matters. Because the end game doesn't matter until I get there. Because I could easily wipe at the next gym, at which point none of this would have mattered. Well, no, it'll still have mattered as far as the next attempt goes. Yeah, it'll have mattered. But I'm probably not keeping Scanolo for the whole game because there are some great Pokemon that I can get my hands on. And I want to keep them in mind. But Scanolo matters now. So I will level up Scanolo for now. Without needing to use potions. Magikarp gets Bubble in this game. Good for Magikarp. Good for Magikarp. Good for Magikarp. It just means my Absorb is going to ultimately heal me a little less in the end. New 4th move? No, not yet. I would like a 4th move. But I don't expect to get a 4th move yet. Dun, dun, dun. Because Magikarp does, as evidenced by the last one, does not drop a lot of experience. But it doesn't hit hard. So, unless it gets a... Okay, yeah, never mind. I forgot it has some, like, ass attack stat. So this is fine. I think Feebas has a little more, though. Yeah, Feebas should have a little more experience, which is good for Scanolo to drink through its absurdly long nose, which we see right here. Spam Absorb until it dies. Yes, perpetually negate its damage, especially if it's going to use a move like Splash, and make me question the efficacy of the trainer AI. Twice. I think that's just its way of surrendering and saying that tackling is futile. Yeah, that's way more experience. Look at that. That's huge. Well, back to bad fish, I guess. Yeah, old, not fresh fish. Yeah, the kind that smells terrible, even after you've cooked it and, like, grazed it and braised it. Braise or graze? When you put it in butter and you let it sit in butter for a long time, is that graze or... No, that's not grazing. I think they call it braising. Is that called braising? Can somebody tell me I'm wrong? Or agree with me? I think it's braising. Yeah, the kind of fish that tastes bad even after it's been in butter for a long time. Goldeen is experience points. Harden once. I'm certainly not letting go of Scanolo. At least not until they die. Or, you know, cease needing them. Yeah, if something better comes up, then I'm more than willing to switch these Pokemon around. That's called diabetes. Fish in butter. Braising is when you simmer in soy sauce for a while. And no, just using butter is not diabetes. That's not true, Nat. That's not true. Butter's so good. And modern research and modern science indicates that fat is actually not bad for your heart health, but rather that it is salt and sugar, which are killing us. It's that soy sauce that we're simmering our bad fish in. Well, even though the soy sauce tastes absolutely delicious and goes with sushi very, very nicely. Man, now I want sushi. But just butter, not just. Well, you're not doing it just butter, but it's like you let it cook also in butter on top of. Wow, we do a lot of damage to ourselves. It's not just butter. It's like it's a stick of butter. You know, I bet that there are places that do that, and I hear that for a long time in the United States. That it was considered totally normal for people to use butter like how we use cheese now, like full slices of it on a sandwich. I have one source that suggests that was standard, and I'm inclined to believe that source because it is a. I don't die here, right? Okay. Yeah, if he's just gonna spam minimize, I'm gonna switch out. But, I mean, okay. I would eat a stick of butter if I were paid enough for it. Pretty sure it's just called putting some butter in your dish. Yeah, it's called just putting butter in your dish. But I would put butter in my mouth if I were paid for it, I think. But as far as calorie-wise, I think that a stick of butter sustains you for a really long time. Darn right, it's not very effective. Okay, but at that point it crit kills, so. And now that it's minimized a ton, this is going to take forever. But I think you can get deep fried butter at most American fairs. Yes, but I didn't find it at the OC fair, which I attended quite recently. I found these bacon bombs, though, that I didn't try, because I'm lame. I should have. I should have tried them. I regret not trying them. I live in the perpetual regret of not trying those. Because I like me some bacon. I actually started the stream with a plate of bacon. And it was very yummy bacon. 6 strips of bacon to join me for this stream. Doubling as stream snack and lunch. Pinyu grew to level 15. And wants to learn poison powder? Not very accurate. But Razor Leaf is better than Vine Whip with only 5 less accuracy, but 20 more power and double chance to crit. Get rid of drop Vine Whip, take Poison Powder. Hey told you to eat something. I did eat crazy food, I think. I ate buffalo macaroni and cheese in a waffle cone. I ate some really yummy nachos. I ate a maple bacon donut about this big, like larger than my face, which didn't give me a headache, which is a good thing because I don't like headaches. But I like bacon, I like maple, and I like donuts. Just gonna stop in here. Yeah, that stuff was yum. That was a huge donut, but a very solid $10 spent. So I did eat crazy. I did eat something crazy for you. I did eat something crazy for you. But I didn't eat deep fried butter because I couldn't find deep fried butter. So I'm picking up peppercorns. Thank you for the lure balls. I don't know what those do. Easy to catch the Pokemon that appear when you go fishing. Oh, cool. Cool. Thank you. So, insert Homer Simpson line here. No! I do want to travel the United States and see the food that they serve at other crazier fairs. I think that traveling crazy fairs is a good thing to do. At least as far as something American culture, something American experience, right? I think it'd be a joy. That's something I want to do. Attend fairs and eat ridiculous food. Probably after I finish this diet, though, which I started yesterday. And am thus far kicking ass at, I'd say. I feel good about my diet so far. Let's fly. Yeah, Nidorino probably has double kick. We switched to Skinolo, who tanks double, but doesn't tank Peck so well. Crit kills. Flash or Gust. Let's flash once, because Nidorino could be a problem for almost anything that I send out here. Or double kicks on the following turn. I just don't think it cares. If it's going to consider double kick, I'm just going to potion here. Oh, do I have a video for you? Oh, do you have a video for me? Oh, yeah? Here's a pin. If you pin it in the chat, I'll watch it right now. I can watch it later if you want, but I'm super willing to screen share it and watch it right now. Let's... Actually, yeah, Skinolo can take this fight. Let me harden. That's scarier. I'm gonna get to full health before I go much further. But I'm not frightened. Not anymore. Yeah, let's potion here. Yeah, with flash on and double harden. Yeah. Getting poisoned would suck. But I'm not too concerned. Spam Gust. Okay, cool. But do show it to me. I trust your video judgment. That's a joy. Well, like I was saying, I do trust your video judgment. Quite a lot. And I'm trying to share this to a food channel. Well, I mean, but I could very easily say, well, what counts as a food channel? If I eat bacon on stream, then does this become a bacon channel? That totally counts. So, at least by the logic that you have shared. So, methinks if I watch one food video, I don't think that turns this into a food channel. So you don't need to be worried about not turning into a food channel. But I am more than excited to watch the video that you have for me now. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not happy about losing Skinolo, though. That's a bummer. Not great. Because now we're down to 3 Mons. I think we get a 4th one in this, a new 4th one in this cave. But, man. I mean, Skinolo didn't have a lot of economy left anyway. It's a video of just different fair foods around US. Yeah. I will happily watch that and get hungry. Since I'm calorie counting and haven't hit all my calories of the day yet. But what I do, so that I don't get so upset about going over or whatever, is that I sort of plan out where I figure, okay, I have this in the fridge, so I'm probably going to eat this today. So I lay down, okay, this is what I ate for breakfast, but I'm going to eat this bacon later, and I might have some pesto later on in the evening. So I go ahead and put those down on my calorie counting app, so that by the time I have them, they've already been logged, and I don't have to be upset that I've gone so many calories over, because I was already accounting for it. All I have to do then is just follow according, and maybe even skip around some of the foods that I've already planned. Like for instance, I wrote about pesto, but I haven't actually eaten pesto yet. I might have it for dinner, not sure. But if I don't, then I can just write down whatever I eat. How do you get this game? Wolshay asks, welcome to the chat, Wolshay, and welcome to the Chat Academy Impossible. Sorry, I didn't see you guys come in. Welcome to the dark side. We have cookie. Nope, have that carrots. We have carrots. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, but you'd think that the dark side would have carrots, which are supposed to be good for your eyesight. but that doesn't make sense because the stormtroopers can't hit shit. So, I doubt that they have carrots. If they do have anything, it's probably the cookies that they entailed originally. Not that cookies are bad for your eyesight, but that I know that carrots aren't. Wolshay, so take the file for a Pokemon Heart Gold game and install the Drayano hack, which you can find online. Where you go about getting a Heart Gold game, you can either upload the files to your computer in a very legal way, or you don't do that and you get a ROM online, and you can look around for the Geodude is good. You can look around for those. I'm not gonna solicit where a person could theoretically get a ROM. But you install this hack, which you can find on a Google search. Type in Pokemon Secret Gold, and it should be the first result. You type in Pokemon Secret Gold, and apply it with an application that comes with the files to your Heart Gold file, and which will result in the game becoming Pokemon Secret Gold, which has modified encounters, modified gym leader fight battles, and a whole bunch of other great stuff, including increased encounter variety. What else does it have? It allows you to access all 493 of the Pokemon available or produced by the point of the original release of Pokemon Heart Gold in some way or other. That includes the starters, which is super sick, I think. Man, but this game is just chopping. There we go. That's better. I think we can catch this. Let's find out. Yeah, no problem. Happy to help you, Wolshay. Nice. So, that being said, Golem is possible in this game, which makes Geodude all the better, but rock types are really good in the early game. I wish we had him for Falkner. We wouldn't have had to spend so much time grinding, but we have him now, and he'll instead be good against the normal type gym. She will be good against the normal type gym. She is a female. I've never played any Pokemon, and this one looked really good, so I wanted to try it out. Yeah, you'd definitely be doing well to try this one out. This one's super duper fun. I think the Pokemon games are already great, but I recommend the Drayano hacks to just about anyone, since they've got great encounters. They're a little more challenging. They don't vary too far off from the game. And especially if you want to challenge yourself, these are really good. If you want to have increased variety and get a more fulfilling Pokemon experience. Thank you for following, Wolshay. Thank you. I highly recommend the Drayano hacks. If you're not going to play this one, I'd recommend the one that he does for Generation 5, which I think is called Volt Black. Or the other Gen 4 ones that he does, like Renegade Platinum, which I played before this. I didn't stream it, but I Nuzlocked that. I cheated, and this is sort of my way of making things right, because I cheated on that on that Nuzlocke run. I'm not cheating on this one though, which is another thing that you guys are doing for me here, is that you guys are providing me accountability. So I want to thank everyone again for being here. I really do appreciate it, and you guys make this all the more fun. But for following Wolshay, I want for you to help me come up with a name. So I want you to help me come up with a name for Geodude. Geodude is a female, and we have to make the name an anagram off of Geodude, Graveler, or Golem, which you should be able to see in the chat. I'm thinking... Yeah, thank you so much for following, Wolshay. I appreciate it. I'm thinking... Megal? Or Low Meg? What do you think, Wolshay? These are good, but I'm super duper. I like both of these names, but I'm super open to ideas. Tell me what you think, Wolshay. I'm a head out. Don't kill any more Pokemon. All right, thanks for joining the stream, Stormy. I appreciate your presence here so much. You have a great evening. Geo-ho, since it's a girl, JK. So that doesn't work. I can't introduce an H there. I have to stay true to either Golem, Graveler, or Geodude. Lomeg is nice. Okay, we'll go with Lomeg. All right, let's go. Low. Bye, Stormy. Thank you again for coming by. I appreciate it. Let's go low meg. Cool. Like low meg. Low meg. Perfect. Low meg has joined the party. Let's go backward. Heal up low meg and throw an experience share on her. Because she's a little weak until she gets Rock Throw and Magnitude. But once she has Rock Throw and Magnitude, she can pack some good punch and tank hits really well. Which seems to be the recurring theme among what is now 75% of the Pokemon in my party, that they're tanks above all else. Cassidy tanks, Lomeg tanks, Numbero tanks. Here we go. Let's go. Let's throw the experience share on you. Perfect, so I don't have to grind you so much. Rockhead's not bad. I don't know when they get recoil moves though. And I don't know if self-destruct counts as a recoil move, which I may need to do at some point. If if a fight goes sour, then Lomeg can self-destruct and basically win us the fight. Which is sometimes a better trade than just sacrificing a Mon. Something that we have to do more often than one may like. Especially in like a Nuzlocke. Which is the current variant rule set that we're playing with Wolshay. You said that you're new to Pokemon. So I'm going to assume that you don't know what a Nuzlocke is. And take advantage of this moment to explain it to you. So a Nuzlocke is a variant rule set for a Pokemon game that dictates that all Pokemon need nicknames. And so number one, all Pokemon need nicknames. Number two, all Pokemon. So on any one new route that you reach, you may only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter. Rather than, going again and again and again and trying to get that rare encounter that you like. So this forces you to work with sometimes a smaller party and to work especially with Pokemon that you would not normally work with in a standard run of a Pokemon game. Finally, if a Pokemon faints, it counts as dead and you're not allowed to use it for the rest of the run. Final rule, if your team wipes, you don't resume with other Pokemon in the PC being the storage device for your Pokemon. Instead, the game is over and you have to reset or just give up. Which sounds grim to some people, but I think it sounds challenging, and I like me some challenge. So I chose this rule set, and I'm glad that I did, because it's proving, although challenging and sad in the events of Pokemon like Dynaclick. Dynaclick was our first Pokemon, and I'm sad to see a Pokemon like Dynaclick go. It's very fun. Oh no, I did not make these rules. These rules already existed online. I wish I made these rules, because it's a great rule set. But I am following these rules. I did not make these rules. I originally saw these off of Team 4-Star, a YouTube group who has a gaming channel on the side. They've run a few Nuzlockes, but people were doing it long before they were. I did not make these rules. But I do enjoy them a lot, since I think that on standard, these games are a little easy. They're made to be accessible to children. So that's not really a criticism against them. And these games are good. Pokemon games are well-made games. They get full credit. But I like to play challenging video games. Like, I like Dark Souls 3 a lot. And maybe that's just because I'm a try-hard, giga-nerd gamer. That could be it. I did go to level 14. But, this is the way I like to play the game. Not everybody who plays these games has to play it these ways. I wouldn't even recommend it for everybody, because it's difficult to hold yourself accountable to just playing the game. Especially, say, like, when Dynaclick died, I had a serious temptation to just go ahead and either reset the stream, or just go back from my previous load, which would have been very dishonest and disingenuous, and ruins the integrity of the run. But everyone should play the game the way they want to play the game, and if that's how and if people just want to play normally, which gives them, the right to restore Pokemon, and if a Pokemon faints, they can just heal it up. It's no problem. It's no biggie. It's certain Nuzlocking is not for everyone. It doesn't make me super cool that I do it, but it's the way I like to play the game. And it is the way I choose to share the game with you guys. So here I am, banging my head against a wall with 4 Pokemon in the party rather than the 6 that I would have had, including a Togepi and my original Firestarter, who are both fantastic Pokemon who I cannot have in accordance with the rules. Since Dynaclick, my Quilava, which was the first Pokemon I had, fainted, and the Togepi was given to me on terms that are not legal within the game, in that I already had encountered a Pokemon in the place where I got it, which was Violet City. That Pokemon being Castee, and Castee is an absolute Giga Chad unit who's been carrying this run so far with Numberrow. Yeah, that's how Nuzlocking works. Castee can go up front because I think that this guy has Firemons. Indeed, Zubat does know Supersonic, and it can be annoying, but only so annoying because Supersonic has a really low odds to hit. I think it's like a 60% chance to hit each time, which is not a lot. Thank you for not dropping my accuracy. Wow, Coughing has real defense. Whoa. I have 6 levels on it with a stab move, which did that little damage. Huh. I didn't know Coughing was that tanky. Yes, you will learn Magnitude. I will make you forget a move. Go ahead and forget Mud Sport, because if I need to lower the damage of Electric-type moves, I would just have you in, because you're immune to Electric-type moves. There's the Magby. Yeah, Pokemon always looked nice, but I never ended up playing them. As a kid, I had a lot of different games, but the one that really made my childhood was Zelda for sure. Nice! What's your favorite Zelda title? I've played through Breath of the Wild. I've played a little bit of Ocarina of Time, a little bit of Spirit Tracks, a little bit of Phantom Hourglass, and I'm probably inclined to say, well, I am inclined to say that my favorite was Breath of the Wild, but that's probably because I actually finished it. If I finished one of the others, they may have an actual, chance against Breath of the Wild, but I also know that Breath of the Wild was a really well-received game, that it was a great game, not just within my experience, but compared to the other Zelda games that it's held in very high regard. What's your favorite Zelda title? I've spilled mine and gushed like a YouTuber. What's yours? I don't know what this guy's gonna have. Put Numberrow up front. Numberrow's safe. Oh, it's probably a Pokefan. Probably gonna be normal types. Oh, okay. This is good. I can just bite this. Nice, level 20. Holy, +4 special defense. That's huge. This is enormous. Oh, Cubone. Cubone's sad. Cubone's very sad. Cubone has like this super duper sad story about wearing the skull of its mother who died defending it. Super duper tragic. Damn right, you flinched. Go weep. But yeah, Wolshay. Pokemon does more than look nice. I think it's a good game. Hence me playing it. And it's super accessible. It exists on almost every Nintendo device ever created. It's an evolving franchise, so it's always adding more content. Ooh, my favorite. Let me see here. My favorite has to be A Link to the Past. It was a Game Boy, but Ocarina of Time definitely was amazing too. Also, Minish Cap was great, and yeah, Breath of the Wild definitely up there. It has best movement and visuals of any Zelda, in my opinion. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think the game's... not only does it run really nicely on the Switch, but I think it looks beautiful. It is a beautiful looking game. But yeah, I know about A Link to the Past. I watched Egoraptor's video essay called Sequelitis on Link to the Past, and he has only good things to say about that game. He actually argues that it's better than Ocarina of Time, contrary to a lot of people's opinions about both games. Need I blame them? Ocarina of Time, I know, really, really, really pushed the limits for video games at the time that it came out. Obviously, the graphics don't stand up so much now because polygons. But Link to the Past's 2D sort of style ages a little better, I say. Since I find that there's a charm. Machop is dangerous. There's sort of a charm, I find, to some of these like 16-bit looking like 2D titles that I really, really like. Again, this game came out I think in 2010, and the graphics only age so well, but this has that same kind of, like, a game like this has like a similar charm on me as a game like Link to the Past does, which I haven't played, but I do hold in high regard. Kind of like Minish Cap, which I know was made in a similar style, whose cartridge I have sitting right here. And that's Game Boy title, Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, gift from my oldest brother Nathan, a long time ago, but I was never able to finish. Yeah, Link to the Past is definitely a good choice, which I say confidently even without having played it, since I trust Egoraptor's arguments, who most people know better as Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. And even if he's not smart, I think, as some people would argue he is, I think he's pretty smart. Some people would argue he isn't, but I think at minimum he's hilarious. I never finished Majora's Mask because it was way too scary when I was a kid, Lamau. You know, I don't want to say grew up, makes it sound like I had access to it as a kid, but I was very acquainted with the Ben Drowned story as a youth, and I know that story has its beginning in Majora's Mask. So I definitely believe you, because I know some of the some of the designs of like Skull Kid's design, or even the moon's expression as it's crashing into the planet. I think it does have some definitely spooky aesthetic to it, or the elegy, the Link elegy. I think it has another name, but I know it as the elegy. I think it's super, super spooky. I don't blame you at all. Again, the game itself, like even the story about the game, spooked me as a kid. Have I been on this route? This is obviously, I haven't caught anything on this specific spot, but I need to verify if it counts as a new route. Yeah, because sometimes some Pokemon games will have a route, a cave, and then the same route on the other side, even if it has different encounters. This one goes ahead and specifies, though. Route 32 is where I started. This is Route 33. And I like that a lot. Yeah, the whole Ben Drowned conspiracy video. Yeah, there are a lot. There's a lot of content on that online that you can find. It's a spooky story. I recommend it for people who like their spooks in their media. I highly recommend it. Super duper spoopy. It's a good creepypasta. I also recommend Abandoned by Disney. Jeff the Killer is really just a nice image. Some of the Slenderman lore is okay. I really like the games more than anything else. I may play horror games on this, not this stream, but I may stream horror games, since I do like me some horror games. Like Phasmophobia, I had a ton of fun with when it was popular, and even a little bit afterward. In some of the recent updates, I've played a little bit, and I might stream that, because I think that's a blast. I think that game's an absolute treat. Though, and I like reading things aloud, since I have there's a particular voice in my life who tells me that I have a nice voice to listen to. I don't know how credible that is, but I like to believe everything that voice tells me. I would never have dealt with an APOM, but thankfully, because this is a Nuzlocke, I'll be dealing with an APOM. So, I may read stuff on this Twitch if that's something that people would like. Just reading stories or books or poems in this voice that I have. Which, again, some people, a person who I trust a lot says is good, but me, who I may trust more, I think otherwise. But I think that would, I don't know if that would be fun. It really depends how you guys would feel about that. You guys might enjoy it, you guys might hate it. But it's something that I'm thinking of doing, yeah, for future streams. Horror games and spoopy stories and not spoopy stories, because that same voice tells me that I read The Giving Tree nicely, which is a story that I like a lot. It was taught to me in high school to be interpreted in like 30 different ways. Okay, APOM or AMBAPOM? You like reading? Do you ever read mangas, or is this not something you're into? I don't read manga enough. I watch some anime. I read some novels, some short stories. I write a little bit. I might write on stream. That's another idea for future content. I don't know. Well, so I don't read manga. I have read manga before, like, here. Like, I testify that Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite anime, but I started with it in manga format, which is how I got through the first arc and a half. And I still keep them up here on this bookshelf of mine as a testament. What the heck? You're still playing? I'm still playing, yeah. Not for much longer, though. The stream's going to be coming to an end pretty soon. I just made it to the new town. I've caught a new Mon. Welcome back to the chat, Stormy. Help me name this. This is APOM. It's a male. It has to be an anagram off of APOM or AMBIPOM. I need help naming this guy. Stormy, Wolshay, Nat, Academy Impossible. Give me ideas. Yeah, give me ideas or thumbs up my ideas. I think maybe Map Biome. Opami. Oh, okay. I like Opami. I like Opami. Opami does sound Japanese. You know what? Opami is the Japanese member of our party. We're going with Opami. I like it. I like Opami. Opami! Mm-hmm. Alright. I would love to see you read Attack on Titan on stream. Definitely my favorite manga of all time. I think anybody who appreciates a really deep story will love it. Ooh, so about Attack on Titan. So I saw the first 2.5 seasons of the show, which I enjoyed. I know that people like season 4 a lot. Like a lot. But I've never touched the manga, and I hear that the manga narrative runs a little different. It's extremely easy to find the manga online too. Yeah, I believe that. I imagine a lot of people would leak that. And I just might. You know what? I just might. I'm adding that to the list. And I'm gonna keep that list on this notepad. On this side I have tasks that I've delayed on getting to. But on the back of this, I'm gonna say stream horror dramatic readings, and I'm gonna write in a little dash under that Attack on Titan. I had other ideas, but I would have remembered them if they were good. So stream horror and dramatic readings, particularly of Attack on Titan. I actually enjoy watching it if you stream it as you are ready it. I actually enjoy watching it if you stream it as you are reading it. Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't want to read it in advance. I'd probably read through it and screen share and just, you know, dramatic voice some of the fun parts. Yeah, I think that could be fun. That could be really fun. Ooh, this guy has baton pass. That's a really good move. On the actual website for the manga. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. So I'd probably stream the page itself and just read naturally as though I haven't read it, which I haven't read it. I might do that. If not the whole series, then maybe a little bit. That'd be fun. I think that could be really fun. What do I need? I need super potion. Like 5 of them. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea, Wolfie. That could be really fun. Let me grab 1 burn heal. And 1 ice heal, because we, like, never need these. But today could be the day. Yeah. Yeah, that could be really fun. www.7reads. This is the website if you're interested. Yeah, I'm bookmarking that right now. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfie. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I bookmarked it. Thank you. We had dramatic readings of good manga, and dramatic readings of good novels, short stories, creepypasta. Yes, I'm still playing. I am still playing, Jono. I'm not playing for much longer, but I am playing for now. Welcome to the chat, Jono. It's good to have you. And what was a terrible start has turned into a very, very good spot with Opami, who could be very promising with a great move like Baton Pass, Geodude, who goes very underrated, and Pinuyib is starting to pull weight. Yes, I'm still playing for now. I think I'm gonna go for maybe another 20 minutes, since I've been at this for a little over 3 hours. But for those 20 minutes, I am going to grab. This is upside down. Let me fix that. Or not. I'm only gonna be gone for a second. I'm gonna grab myself some more water. Be right back. No problem. I was too busy at work, so I couldn't see that. But I'm glad you made it now, and that's what matters, Jono. That's what matters, is that you're here now. Also, for anyone here who hopped on late and wants to catch the whole VOD, I think I set it up on Twitch that you can either rewind or that you can review the entire stream afterward, which I'm not expecting for too many people to want to sit down for a 3.5 hour long video of us. But if they do, or at minimum if they want to watch some highlights of it, it's gonna be it should be on Twitch, it should be on YouTube, which I will be uploading it there either tonight, tomorrow, or the day after, unedited. It's gonna be the whole thing, not only because I'm terrible at video editing, but because I want to get the whole experience and playthrough across. I may be making edited videos of just, say, like gym fights and Pokemon dying. I might do that for the people who don't have so much time on their hands. I think that would be a considerate thing to do. But until then, people can suffer the entire duration of the videos. What's this guy doing here? I did find you. Are you gonna give me the thief TM? Nice, good TM, good TM. Might actually give that to I might give that to Numbero, because Numbero will benefit from the same type attack bonus, and gym leader Mons almost always have items, so it's gonna be super effective. Ilex Forest. Okay, so we get an encounter here, and we get one of the another starter at this is a little choppy, and we get another starter at the Pokemon Center back in town. A fully evolved Dustox. Don't mind if I do. Skinolo who? I'll take this. Let's go Sleep Powder. Oh shit. Okay, but we land Sleep Powder though, so there's no concern. Okay, yeah, that could have, with a crit, that would have been the end of Penny. Granted, that would have been even better for this Dustox that we are absolutely going to catch. I'm not taking no for an answer on this guy, because this is level 18, fully evolved. This is at its this is a Dustox in its prime. Let's go Quick Attack. And let's see how much. Ooh, not a lot of damage. Okay, this thing can survive a bite. Okay. Regarding Attack on Titan, since you watched season 1 and 2, would you still read from the beginning, or would you start reading from where you left off in the anime? If I go ahead and give a reading of that, I'm probably going to start from the beginning, since I know that the manga storyline follows a different path than the show does. So I'm going to start from the beginning and assume that I know nothing. I may know a lot about it, but I will assume that I know nothing, because again, it could be totally different, and I haven't watched it in a few years, so it would be a good way for me to refresh. So if I give the Attack on Titan dramatic reading of the manga online, that's probably how that's gonna be. But I do like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, I do like that. Joji from Hoenn, thanks for joining the chat. It's good to see you here. How's your day going? Let's see how well the Pokeball does here. Is that low enough health? Okay, so I'm guessing you don't remember much of it. Well, I remember some of it. I remember a lot of the story. But I could have at least I think that I remember a lot. I could have forgotten a lot. I wouldn't know. It's been forever. So I think it would be better if I start from the very beginning. Also, since for people who may be watching the stream who have no Attack on Titan exposure, I wouldn't want for them to start halfway in, because within my experience of the show, I think that the first I'm not gonna say I'll call it the first arc. At minimum, the first half of the first arc is the best of the show. And that's a controversial opinion, because I know that a lot of people like their Titan shifters, and people like the drama of like season 4. Some people like the world buildings of seasons 2 and 3. People like Eren getting more and more comfortable and figuring out how what to do with his newfound strength. But I think that the show was at its very best before that. Back when it was not just simpler. Before it became a hyper crazy shonen, it felt like a survival story. A really gritty survival story with very simple rules. You have huge giants. They eat people. Most people are screwed against them. It's kind of a miracle to take one of these guys down. Much less spend your life doing it. So I do like Attack on Titan. I do like it. I think it's good. But I think that it had a moment where it peaked, and it's moved away from that. Did you see anything about seasons 3 and season 4? I haven't touched now. And I hear people speak very good things about both of them, season 3 and season 4. And they could have things. They could have things that I just don't know about. They could have content that just blows me away. They may kill off like central characters and throw me for a ride. They totally could. I'm not gonna put it past them. I know that they have a really solid writing staff. But as far as my knowledge of them is concerned, I think that they had a moment where they peaked, and that moment has since passed. They may get back there. They may reach an even better moment. But for what I saw of the second half of season 1 and season 2, I felt like they were not nearly as good as, say, like the first half of season 1, where the first half of season 1 was just so strong and so brave. Like, it was not afraid of consequences, and conducted itself as such. I thought it was beyond impressive, what they managed to do in the first half of season 1 of Attack on Titan. Saying nothing because I don't want to spoil things for people who are here in the audience who don't know Attack on Titan, because since I'm not going to assume that everyone does. I recommend it, sort of, if you are really critical about your media. Oh yeah, okay, I believe you, Wolshay. I believe you. So I believe you. I'll check it out. So, but I do want, you should know that I go in with the expectation that it's not going to be as good as the very beginning was, which I think was, fantastic. Like, solid, like, almost approaching, like, Berserk, Neon Genesis Evangelion levels of good. I thought it was phenomenal. Like, seriously phenomenal. So, I hold... which, as you can tell by that last sentence, that I hold Berserk and Neon Genesis Evangelion in pretty high regard. Especially, like the Golden Age arc of Berserk blows me away. I give that like a 10 out of 10. Pretty easily. I think it's phenomenal. Yeah, I won't ever say spoilers either. I respect the story too much, and I want people's first experience to be as amazing as mine. Yeah, that's considerate of you. I like that. I have nothing but respect for that. I think that that's a wise approach. I think that it's good that you consider that. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I agree. As far as spoilers go, the only media I think that I'll be spoiling, if any, during while I stream, would be, say, I'll just throw a lore ball. Why not? I think I'll spoil Star Wars. They're both very good, super influential. Highly recommend them, Wolshay. Highly recommend them. But they're both dark. They're very dark and graphic. So I don't recommend them for everyone. Not for everyone. Certainly not for everyone. But if you enjoy mega violence, and if you enjoy mature and adult themes, I'd check it out, and I think that you'll have a blast. Because they handle those themes really well. Yeah, it's not like they don't just do it for the sake of doing it, you know, which I think a lot of media does. Because everyone knows that, like, throw sex and nudity into your show. Nice, we got the Dustox. Sex, nudity, ultraviolence brings in attention. Berserk and Neon Genesis Evangelion brought in my attention, and I knew that they were both there going in. But it's far more than the sum of its parts, and doesn't use them just for the sake of having them. It's so much more. And it's a really, really tight narrative with really, really touching themes. Let's name this Dustox. I suggest, if you like Pokemon, you'd love Hunter x Hunter. I'm watching Hunter x Hunter with my cousins right now. We're marathoning it. And that's an absolute blast. We finished Heaven's Arena. We just finished York New City, and we're about to start the next arc, which is super fun. I like the Phantom Troop. I like Ahsoka. I think that the character designs and some of the writing in that show's sick. How do we name this Dustox? I'm gonna say let's make it an anagram of Dustox. I don't want to bring it back to the other Mons that came before it, because it's not going to be either of them, and we know this Dustox only as a Dustox. I say we go. He's a man. I suggest we call him Detoxus. Yeah, Phantom Troop is sick. I hope they show up in the next arc. Let's go Detoxus. Not to be confused with Deoxys, who is a Pokemon. Does anybody contest with Detoxus? Anybody with better ideas, or with a thumbs up or thumbs down for Detoxus? Going once. Going twice. Taking a sip. All right, I think we like Detoxus. All right, Detoxus joins the party, and I'm getting a call from Ralph. Sup, this is Ralph. Just beat a wild Tentacool. I told my kid, but he scoffed that he could. Joji from Hoenn, thank you for following. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the community. It's good to have you here. Right back at ya. I have no idea. Oh, Wolshay says I have no idea. I'm trash at names, but sometimes trash names are good. So you don't need to be against yourself for being, as you call it, trash at names. I doubt that you're trash at names. Even if you are, trash names are really good for this. Oh, Shroomish is kind of cool. I'm happy with what we got. But wow, there must be really good encounters in here. Contrary to the vanilla game, where a lot of the encounters in here are crappy. This thing could kill us with a gust, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch for Lomeg. Yeah, right back at you, Joji. So Joji from Hoenn, by nickname and nickname alone, I assume that you play Pokemon games, or that if you don't play them, that you appreciate them. And I don't know what relationship you have with them, but I assume that there's a relationship there. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Do you like Hack'em-on games like this? Do you like who's your favorite starter? Who's this? And this doesn't just apply for Joji. It's like, I think I was gonna say your favorite starter speaks volumes about your character, but it really doesn't. Your favorite starter really just doesn't mean much about your character, but I can totally agree and disagree. For instance, I say Chimchar's my favorite starter by not only bias, since he's the first Pokemon I got to 100, but because I think Infernape is a monster. And some people could tell me that Emboar is better, and I'd tell them that they're wrong. So I think this guy wanted to boogie, right? Oh no, he just gives me the item even though I didn't want to fight him. Cool. I think the juggler over here. Hello there. I would like to take a quiz. This guy's going to give us a starter, I think. Question 1. I don't know. I'll say yes. Okay. Lax incense required in order to breed a Munchlax. I don't think so. That reversal has a maximum power of 150. Depends on the generation, I think. I'll say yes. Nope. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, this guy's going to give us a starter either for Gen 3 or Gen 4. Either way, that's probably going to become a member of the party. Is the Lax Incense required? We just said he's not. It is not required to breed him. Does not have a maximum power of 150. Does Gardevoir have a higher base stat total than Alakazam? I don't know. I don't think so. Nope, it does. Okay. All right, we go again. Excellent, let's get started. Sableye is the only one that has stall. Lax Incense is not required. Does not have a max power of 150. And it does have a higher base stat total than Alakazam. Okay, yeah, Generation 3. Mudkip, Torchic, Trico. Alright, what are we picking here? So, I do want some of them. So, we already have our water covered with Castille. Marshtomp might be better than Blastoise, and kind of covers the same ground that Golem does, without Self-Destruct. But I don't want to drop Castille, because Castille gets Ice-type moves later with TMs. And that contributes a lot. We have Pinuyeeb. Pinuyeeb's cool. But we could replace that with a Trico. How long has this Nuzlocke been going? This is our second stream. We're coming to an end pretty soon, but this is our second stream. I stream every Tuesday at 3 p.m. I might jump that to twice a week, but for now I'm streaming once a week. Because I have an absolute blast doing these. But if by rather than number of streams, if you mean time, then the time card shows right here. That's 7 hours, 49 minutes at accelerated time. I play this at about 1.5 times speed. You know, for like grinding and like long walks and random encounters and such. But I slow it down a little bit for like gym battles and cool stuff like that. But yeah, I figured that you meant how many times how many streams. I started the first stream a week ago. I stream for 2-3 hours at a time. Though today we're going on 3.5. I need opinions. What should I be going for here? I like Castille a lot, and I like Lomeg. I don't want to take Marshtomp as a result, even though I know Marshtomp is sick and might be the best among them. So that brings me to Torchic or Trico. If I get access to the Gen 4 starter, I'm taking Chimchar. Or Torterra. I might take Torterra if Golem's gone. Or if Lomeg is gone. But I'm probably taking Chimchar there. Off of bias. I have my fingers crossed that you'll read Attack on Titan next stream. Yeah, maybe. You know what, maybe. Wolshay, you come back, maybe. Come back, maybe. At minimum, I might read a chapter of it. That doesn't cost me much. And it lets me, you know, practice my dramatic voice. But that leaves me with who I should be taking as a starter. I'll put notifications on. That's perfect, Bullshit. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Thank you for becoming a member of my community today. Do I want Trico or do I want Torchic? Can you usually evolve trade Pokemon in Nuzlocke runs? I know you can ROM hacks. So this is a hack. So I can get Golem in this game. You're right. Normally I wouldn't be able to, but in this game I can. Yeah, nice. So I'm playing with the idea of Golem rather than just Graveler. Because if it were just Graveler, I'd probably, you know, take Torterra. But I like Infernape a lot, because Infernape does crazy amounts of damage. But I don't know what to do here. Between Trico and Torchic, do you plan on enabling song requests on stream in the future? If it's non-licensed, copyright-free music, then absolutely. But I don't want to get copyright struck and spoil this fun. If you have music that meets that criteria, absolutely, I'd be more than happy to play songs that you guys like. Because it costs me nothing. This is just a nice playlist that I have going on in the background. Next to the game music, which is playing on pretty low volume. Trico is fast, gets Leaf Blade, hits pretty hard. Torchic is firefighting, and it's good to have a Firemon. I already have a Grassmon. And a Firemon would absolutely destroy the Bug Gym, for which I otherwise have, I think, one solution with Detoxis. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Torchic. I think Torchic is the move. And if Torchic dies, I can take Chimchar later, and based on how I feel, or whatever happens to Pinuyeeb, or our impending Torchic, I will decide what Gen 4 starter to take. But for the interim, Apom can hang out in the friends box. How do you know if it's copyright free? Well, if it's licensed, they'll. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I guess we have a Trico now, and this next part is going to be a little bit harder. Oops. Yeah, this is what I get for just pushing buttons. That's probably going to be the end of the run. But we're good at video games, and we'll find a way around it. So, not too worried. How do you know if it's copyright free? Well, someone will probably say if it's copyright free, like you'll find it in a copyright free playlist. If it has seen radio time, it's not copyright free. If it's been on a TV show, it's probably not copyright free. Maybe I can make a Discord or something. I might. I actually might make a Discord. That's not a bad idea. Call them Bowser. It's got to be an anagram. I have to follow the anagram rule. So that's off of Trico, Grovyle, Sceptile. Play a music bot there. I could. I have to learn how to install a music bot, but I could do that. That's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, I might start a Discord. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And when I do, I'm going to go ahead and put the details on my Twitch page. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so off of Trico, Grovyle, Sceptile, I got to make a nickname off the anagram. So I think let's go Seer Talk. Because the Seer talks. Get it? It's like he can see the future. Because he's so fast that he sees moves coming before they come. Because he's a seer. But with a C instead of an S. And talk because... Okay. So... I definitely wasn't the right move taking the Trico there. But I wasn't paying attention, and that's what I get. I've still got to catch a Mon in Slowpoke. Well, that's probably going to be a Slowpoke or a Zubat, which Psychic types are not good for this gym at all. But a Zubat would absolutely destroy. Sorry if I'm not responding, kind of multitasking. That's totally fine, Joji. I'm not entitled to your time. I'm more than happy that you're here and engaged in the chat in the first place. But that feels like a good spot to end, with a new team set up, a gym leader beaten, the Violet leader beaten, and having made it to the next town. This feels like a good spot to end. So let me think. Yeah, so for next stream is probably going to be the Azalea Gym, Slowpoke Well, and probably making it through Ilex Forest. Oh, but first I'll answer this call from Joey. It's Joey. I remember your super cool Rattata. Is he in the top 1% of Rattata? Yep, he's in the top percentage of Rattata. I do know. I catch your drift, bro. I do catch your drift, Joey. Yeah, so what's left is Slowpoke Well, this Bug Gym, for which I don't have many solutions. I have Apom. Actually, I already have a Grass-type Pokemon here. I think Seartalk is going to get put away for now. Since Flat Grass is not good against Bug, but Grass Poison is okay. Grass Poison is okay, so he's a backup in case something happens to Pinuyeeb. Rock... Ground is bad here, but Rock is good. Umbreon... I think Bug resists Dark, but Dark is I don't think is weak to Bug. I have to check that. Either way, Umbreon's super, super strong and has Synchronize. Castille is neutral against them, but is a good Mon. Dustox is neutral against them, but is a great Mon, and has Psychic Confusion, which is good against poison types. And Apom. Apom's Apom. We'll figure out what to do with Apom. So I've already saved, but I'll save one more time. I'll save an emulator state just in case. I'll save it one more time. There we go. Perfect. We can end the stream upside down. Otherwise, Academy Impossible, another Twitch TV viewer, Equal Love, host Su312, Nat West, Living Legend, Wol Shay, and Joji from Hoenn. I want to thank you all for being here today. It means the world that you guys spend time here, and validates this pleasure that I have streaming this to you guys. Not just playing video games myself. Thank you all for joining and being a part of my community today. I hope you guys all have a great day or evening based on your time zone. A lot of you are probably in PT, in which case it's evening and 6:37. Thank you all. Have a great night.